Guys, what's going on? What's going on, man? I was like, why is my microphone not working? Guys, what is going on, man? I appreciate you guys being here on a Thursday, guys. What is going on? What is going on? Guys, of course, we have to get into the news first. But I'm going to drop the link for anyone who wants to join for Discord members only. Guys, we will do the first 20 minutes for Discord members only. So, guys, let's do this. Guys, make sure to go to Discord, hit the button. Come on up, guys. Don't be shy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so, guys. Michael, what's up, dude? He says, DC04 is key to proving his point that they're broken and lazy. They divorced their ex-husband for child support. Facts. No, I didn't see the whole Al Green thing. Guys, yeah, what to just take one Thursday of the month or whatever and just go into a little bit of politics. And yeah, guys, hey, if you haven't watched the new Daredevil yet, guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but guys, Disney did a good job. Guys, Disney actually did a good job. Because, guys, the new Daredevil is great, man. Because, guys, Daredevil is my favorite superhero anyways, right? So, yeah. But, guys, they did a good job. Let me see. Yaz, what's up, dude? Let's see. Mark, what's up, man? Snowboard, what's up, man? Oh, he's here, too. What's up? Steve, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Good to see you. As usual, Steve M. Good to see you. As usual.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Let me see. Tim Hicks, what's up, man? Who else do we have? All right, yeah. Because, yeah. I didn't see the whole Al Green thing, man, but here we go. Guys, you know what? I always start out the news talking about the immigration things. You know what? I'm going to try and do that, guys. I'm going to try and maybe each stream have like a story about the immigration thing. Because, guys, there's one thing that boils my bacon. It's this immigration thing. It's one thing I hope Orange Man does, right? Is take care of this border. So, guys, here we go. Look at this BS right here. Joe, have you seen the story yet?
No, I haven't.
Look at this.
Right now to show support for her and her family. Good evening once again, everybody. I'm Michael. The top story here at 5. An undocumented woman is under arrest here tonight. A rally in El Monte is happening right now to show support for her and her family. Good evening once again, everybody. I'm Michael Brownlee.
And I'm Colleen Williams. The arrest was caught on video. Now, according to the family, the mother does not have a criminal background, and she's the primary caretaker for her daughter, who is suffering with cancer. NBC4's McCullough Medina.
She has a criminal background. She came into this country illegally! Like, dude, am I taking crazy pills here?
No, no one ever says that. They're scared to say it. It's like, well, you broke the rules. You're already off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, there you go.
Joins us live from El Monte City Hall with their story. Mac.
Well, Colleen and Michael, that rally is supposed to start here around 5:30. You know, the family says they need all the support and help they can get. That daughter, 21 years old, unable to walk. She is currently going through chemo right now, and she feels afraid and alone. And she says that both her mother and her brother were taken away, and she's trying to figure out exactly what to do.
Okay, you know what, guys? Hey, guys, everyone give Ice a round of applause, okay? Because they got everybody. They should have kicked in the door.
Mom.
50-year-old Yolanda crying out to her children, "They're going to take me, they're going to take me," as agents arrested her outside her home in El Monte Monday.
Look at this. Someone says, so none of these quote-unquote supporters will house this woman. All a bunch of virtue-signaling hypocrites. Facts. Right there. Facts. Someone says she's a hard worker, but didn't work hard to become legal. Facts. Yep, there you go.
I just feel alone. I feel lost.
Her 21-year-old daughter, Citlali, unable to walk, had to be carried out of the car to talk to us about her brother and mom.
She's just a great mom. I wouldn't ask for anyone else.
Her mom has been by her side ever since she was diagnosed with chondrosarcoma. It's a cancer of the cartilage of her leg bone. She was diagnosed about a year ago.
Without her, I don't know how I'm going to get treatments. I feel like I'm not going to be able to go through with them without her.
Sounds like you need something to live for, like a hobby or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should find a football team to be a fan of. A soccer team or something. Guys, do you remember that one old guy? He was like 93 years old, and he was literally saying that he was holding on to life just to see if the Cubs could win the World Series in his lifetime, and they won the World Series. Think about that. He had the Grim Reaper in a headlock and was like, I'm not leaving until my Cubbies win the World Series.
Her mom was her caretaker and her emotional support, and her brother Jonathan was the primary provider, paying for rent and food. Sitlali, a U.S. citizen, says agents told them Jonathan was the target of the arrest. He was convicted of a crime more than 12 years ago.
He already did his time for that. He went to rehab. He's changed. He's really...
So he's an illegal junkie, okay.
Yeah, this is a propaganda puff piece. You
Yes,
can tell
it
by
is.
she's wearing the mask, and
well,
this should not be
well,
a surprise to them. And
she's
they're using a handicapped kid
compromised
to make you feel bad.
But she is immunocompromised, so
Okay.
it makes sense. But she's not even wearing the mask right. But here,
Yeah.
hold on. No. Oh, hold on. History. Sorry, guys. Damn. There's a thing. It was like something about Philadelphia.
It's like a gut punch.
They were seeing
Because I do feel bad for that girl, but make no mistake, they're using her as a pawn. They don't care about her.
Dude, hey, guys. Do you remember this chick? Hey, John Carlo, all you guys, do you remember this 304 sheriff in San Mateo County? So we haven't seen an update on her in a while.
The embattled sheriff of San Mateo County might be ousted by the Board of Supervisors. Voters overwhelmingly supported Measure A in yesterday's election.
Tonight, though, Sheriff Christina Corpus remains defiant, refusing to step down, saying she'll continue to defend herself against what she calls false accusations.
Just like a woman.
Here's NBC Bay Area's Ian Cole.
San Mateo County Sheriff may soon be out of a job. At last count, 85% of voters supported Measure A. That measure temporarily amends the county charter, allowing for the Board of Supervisors to remove the elected sheriff.
85%.
That never happens.
She's out of there.
If 4 of the 5 supervisors approve. 2 of them, who've led the charge for her dismissal, spoke about next steps today.
The results of this historic election send a clear message that San Mateo County voters continue to make educated decisions and trust the Board of Supervisors to uphold accountability and justice.
They did not take questions, but added it'll be a public and impartial process. If the results hold, the charter will likely go into effect in mid-April, 10 days after the election is certified.
And then we know what happens after that.
You're fired! That's when the supervisors will set up a removal hearing. The sheriff will have her chance to speak in front of the board and the public.
That the services of the sheriff's office will continue uninterrupted throughout this process.
So guys, there was something about
It's like a gut punch.
Hold
That's
on.
how some LGBT.
There's something about guys. I think I put this story in the Discord. Colin, Joe, have you seen this yet?
No.
Guys, if you want to
No.
see, the ultimate example of why college is a waste of time and why you either need to have a charter school, homeschool, or a private school for your kids, look at this, guys. This is in Connecticut too, okay? We're supposed to be woke.
Yeah.
Progressive.
Rich.
Bad Cat, what's up, dude? Water Star's here. Red Door's here. What's going on? What's going on? Adrian the Great, what's up, man? Captain Palsy's here. Good to see you guys.
Did you ever think you'd be going to college here?
No, never. Never in a million years.
In some ways, Alicia Ortiz is living an American dream. The 19-year-old began her freshman year at the University of Connecticut in Hartford this fall. She's excited to study public policy, the culmination of hard work after moving north from Puerto Rico as a child.
Do you remember when you first came to Connecticut?
Yes, I remember I was very nervous, but I know it was gonna be better opportunities for me to learn.
But Alicia says those opportunities never came to fruition.
Even today, could you read this, or would it take you a long time?
It's impossible. I just see his words.
Without hesitation, she says it's impossible. That's the next AOC right there.
Guys, look. Guys, so looks she graduated with honors and got into a college and she can't read. Yo! Guys, is this not the ultimate example of everything that's wrong with academia today, right?
Oh, yeah.
If she wants to study public policy, and I guarantee that if she just stayed there paying her tuition for 4 years and letting friggin' Gerardo and Gavin and one or two professors, that she graduate with her degree in public policy and try and work on some Democratic campaign.
100%. She's a future AOC.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
Alicia graduated from the Hartford public school system last year, but she says today she is illiterate. She still doesn't know how to read.
You stupid woman!
This is insane.
Oh no! Look at that. Tony says.
Look at her face. She just looks like she doesn't even care that she can't read either.
Tony says that she can just bang her way to the top like Knucklehead Harris. Yeah, facts. Yep.
All right. When she was in early education,
They would just either tell me to stay in a corner and sleep, or just draw pictures, flowers for them.
and when she was in high school, she relied on speech-to-text programs and other apps to read and write essays.
Damn.
So if you had an assignment where you had to write something, you'd open up a document like this and then do what?
I would go here to use the text-to-speech.
It says dictate.
Dictate, yep. I love pizza.
This is how you would do your assignments.
Cats of the World VAK sporting a twin-prop airplane.
If you had to read something, that's how you do it.
She said her mother, who does not speak English well, tried to get answers.
She advocated so much. She went to the school. The principal will promise her that they will do better. And sometimes there will be people from the district or the directors promising her that they will do better.
Now, Alicia is suing the Hartford Board of Education.
Now, guys, here's the thing. Guys, Connecticut is a woke blue state.
Yeah, she'll get money.
So here's
where were
thing.
the parents in this?
Dude, Waterstar, dude, she's Puerto Rican, dude. She's an American citizen.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? And wouldn't that be hilarious? If she couldn't read Spanish either, now she's real screwed.
But where are the parents in this? That you figured that the parents would kind of know, like, sweetheart,
I
you
don't
know how
know,
to
dude.
read a little bit.
But guys, once again, I guarantee woke states tend to spend more money on their schools that are failing. Maryland, so like Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? LA, you know what I'm saying? A lot of their public schools are absolute trash. And then they spend so much money on these schools. And then, guys, this is in Connecticut.
Look at the school bus. There's a Mercedes and Cadillac car to the left of that.
Well,
school
I thought
bus.
that the wokey wokes were supposed to care about black and brown people, right, guys? About equity and fairness, right?
And this goes to show it's literally indoctrination over education.
Yes.
Can't even freaking read, but she probably knows every Democrat talking point off the tip of her tongue.
Yep. And then managed to graduate from high school. And then get into a college. She got into college and she can't read. If that doesn't tell you about the modern day state of everything, especially college.
Yeah, if this was a fat dude, I don't think the same results would have happened.
But here's the craziest thing. I guarantee there was an Asian person who was supposed to get her spot and couldn't get it, or a white person, because Asians, they say do too well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they get actually harmed by DEI. You know. So
And the city for negligence. The suit alleges the school district documented and acknowledged Alicia's learning challenges through
June 1st. 2018. She's a dumbass. June 7th, 2018. Still a dumbass. Oh, man.
Multiple grades, but because they were not adequately addressed, she continued to struggle academically and began exhibiting maladaptive behaviors in the classroom.
Sometimes I will feel proud to be the bad child because at least I was something to them, and I wasn't invisible.
While the city of Hartford and an educator named in the suit declined to comment when contacted by CNN, in a statement.
Yeah, Josh says all that matters is that she got a loan for college. Yep, doesn't matter. She can read. Facts. Yep, those student loans, they're making a lot of cash off of those.
For Public Schools wrote, while Hartford Public Schools cannot comment on pending litigation, we remain deeply committed to meeting the full range of needs our students bring with them when they enter our...
Guys, a friend of mine, he's Vietnamese. His dad is a doctor. His dad came to the United States, immigrated here in the 70s. He only knew French and Vietnamese. He got into college because his transcripts from this French college transferred over. Guys, he learned and taught himself English while he was in college. So he was learning all of his other stuff and learning English and managed in his time in medical, like from undergrad to medical school, he mastered English. So while he's doing everything else, he's having to learn English. Absolutely insane. And then managed to, by the time that he was done with like 3 or 4 years of school, now he speaks English. And this knucklehead couldn't do it this entire time. Insane.
Helping them reach their full potential.
What's the dog, man?
Dr. Jesse Turner is the leader of the Literacy Center at Central Connecticut State University.
Yeah, we know he doesn't have that he barely has a job. These knuckleheads can't read. Why not? What's up, dude?
He feels the main issue here is inequality in public education.
Oh
America
my
should
God.
be asking
There
the
it is.
question, do we really care about our children, all of our children? And I would argue that maybe we don't.
A 2019 report.
What is this discount Bernie Sanders
Yeah,
over here?
report from EdBuild, which promotes equity in public schools, found that majority non-white school districts get $23 billion less than districts that serve mostly white students.
But why? Why, guys? Why is that? Snowboard, Colin. Anyone?
Why they get less?
$23 billion less. Why?
It's virtue signaling.
No. There's a reason why. Taxes. Predominantly white and Asian schools are in areas where there's a lot of homeowners that are paying taxes.
Oh, yeah.
You think that in places like Detroit and Baltimore, predominantly black areas, there's homeowners that are paying taxes?
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
And all they're going to try and do is argue that they should redistribute wealth from those that are paying taxes to their own schools to go to some idiots. across town where it's still going to get mismanaged. You know?
Minority enrollment in Hartford's public schools is at about 90%.
The Department of Education's a big con job.
Plus, Turner fears a crucial guardrail will be lost.
What
This
made him
creep.
leave the house with his hat like
Yeah,
I
Mr.
look-
Rogers, Bernie Sanders.
I look badass.
The Trump administration follows through with abolishing the Department of Education.
How do I protect the special education children? Who do I go to if I close it down?
College has presented its own obstacles, but Alicia says UConn has been accommodating. But she doesn't want any other student to go through what she experienced.
I know we can do better. And I know we have a powerful community.
What are you gonna? You should have learned how to read.
Yeah.
What are you talking
No one's
about?
stopping
What are you
you
trying to
from
be
learning how to
motivational
read.
for? Damn, guys, where is this one thing where it was on Philadelphia?
And where are the parents?
It was like Philadelphia immigrants arrest. Hold on. Damn, where'd it go? It was like businesses are afraid. Ah, man. I can't find it. Oh well. Yeah, they had a thing where it was saying how like businesses in Philadelphia are complaining that that ICE is coming in and arresting everybody. So, but anyways, and then guys, let's see. What was the other breaking news here? Oh, here you go. Look at this, guys. So you can tell Gavin Newsom's bending the knee here. Watch. NBC Bay Area.
Punch. That's how some LGBTQ leaders say they feel after hearing Governor Newsom's new comments about trans athletes in women's sports. The governor says he doesn't think it's fair. As NBC Bay Area's Sergio Quintana explains, some say it feels like a betrayal from someone they considered an ally.
In the boardroom, hold on. This is the exercise of politics.
The comments
though.
were
The
made during
exercise of
Governor Gavin
politics is
Newsom's
the
first
highest form of community
podcast
because
series
it blends
called
morality
This
and
is
sociability.
Gavin Newsom.
So what we do
His
is
first
we have
guest,
this
conservative
documented
activist
action,
Charlie
work
Kirk,
commissions,
who asked the governor for his thoughts on transgender athletes in women's sports.
You as the governor should step out and say no.
No, and I appreciate
But like, would you do something like that? Would you say no men in female sports?
Well, I think it's an issue of fairness. I completely agree with you on that.
Look at that. Now they're all mad. Now the wokes are all mad. But Gavin Newsom, dude, nothing can help you, bro.
Yeah.
Guys,
He's just trying
the
to
only-
grift a little bit on the way
only
out.
person that has more negative testosterone, like the only man on the planet that's more estrogen filled than Newsom is Trudeau. I mean, guys, come on now. You know what I'm saying?
Mayor Pete is more of a man than Gavin Newsom.
Right? Hey, Mayor Pete.
Why are you gay? It is an issue of fairness.
So
it's deeply unfair.
Would you speak out against this young man?
Kirk went on to ask about a specific high school track
Sorry,
athlete
guys.
from Southern
I'm just trying
California.
to,
Governor Newsom did
right
not
now,
comment.
I'm trying to. Damn. I can't find that other thing, but it was hilarious because all these Philadelphia businesses were like, "Well, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do?" Right? So
What is it
yeah.
about Kensington or something?
I think so.
Because that's like a zombie apocalypse there. It's
Yeah.
really strange.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, Newsom. I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know like what Gavin Newsom is trying to do, but it's not gonna work. You know. So guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. Like I said, so we always do 3NN news first before doing courtroom madness, guys. Did you guys see the video that I just dropped on the second channel about the 304 that was
But I'm sorry.
That's a cop that they had to pull out of the car for DUI.
Oh, it ran the guy's leg over?
No. I just dropped it earlier today, but I'll play it. We'll play it again. Guys, look at this.
I know I can't change it, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay. An emotional apology in a Youngstown courtroom today as a woman is sentenced for killing a teenage girl. Good evening.
All right, guys. So, how much time do you think that she should get? Right. And hold on.
I'm Lindsay Watson.
You know,
It's all
in the
right.
dark,
Kinda mousy.
in the dark. But I take her out first.
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
And I'm Samantha Bender in for Dave Sess. That shooting happened back in May, but months later, the pain is still very
Blondie can get it, man. How you doing?
She got a lot of makeup
for all
on,
of the
though.
people involved in this tragic case. First news.
Hey guys, how did you like the video of that Twin Peaks chick when she showed what she looks like without her makeup?
Yeah, that was bad.
Did you see that video, dude? Holy moly!
Morning anchor Anna Marsick brings us the emotional statements from court.
No more graduations, no more birthdays, no more holidays, no more anything.
A courtroom filled with emotion as 29-year-old Shamara Green was sentenced to 7 to 9 years in prison for the May 19th shooting death of 13-year-old London Jones.
I know I can't change it, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You bear the responsibility for that. Someone is injured. You can't call that an accident. It's an intentional act because you know what a gun can do.
Green pleaded guilty in September on charges of involuntary manslaughter. Police say she was at and out.
How do you shoot a 13-year-old?
It looks like Project Pat's sister.
She keeps it dope boy, the dope boy fresh.
Project Patricia.
Oh no.
Outdoor party on Carroll Street arguing with someone, then pulled out a gun and fired several shots. London was just standing on the sidewalk when she was hit.
I hurt much as they hurt, and that if I could change it that day, I would love to change it.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Seymour, what's up, dude?
I never wish I had that Glock with that extendo clip.
I know, man. If only I'd had the laser sight, I wouldn't have missed. Neon, what's up, dude? He said, have you seen the news about the two influencer sisters? If I'm not mistaken, they twerked in a World War II hero's grave on Independence Day. Wow. These 304s are just terrible people, man.
That's common over there. There's a lot of female influencers who fake military stuff as well.
Wow.
There's a lot of that.
David Graham, what's up, dude? Rajai, what's up, man? Good to see you, my friend, as usual. As usual, good to see you, man. Carlos X, what's up, man?
It's not that I don't know about, that I think about, what happened.
Dynasty Jones, London's sister, says this death shattered her, and it hurts even more because Green was so close to their family.
We loved you like you was ours, but I don't think you cared and you loved us like we loved you. I don't think you cared about me or London when you pulled that gun out and started shooting at me. I feel you didn't care.
How you just gonna pull out a gun when there's a bunch of people around and just straight? You know what I mean?
Whose lives was in your hand at that moment. My baby sister was out there. Like, I talk to them kids every day. Like, I see them kids every day. I want to see them all the time. I picked them up from school. But they was my own.
And then you sent them to the morgue, right?
London's mom says her daughter was uplifting and had a bright soul.
To know my baby was to love her. Her smile would brighten up a room. The love she gave, you could feel from out.
It's funny, guys, you don't see a father.
She's trying to make it like a rap song.
OSSR, what's up, man? Hey, guys, make sure to head over to OSSR's channel, man, and and drop him a sub, dude. You know, he's building some. He's putting out some pretty funny stuff over there. So I'll drop the link to his channel here in just a second. Oops. 1 second. 1 second. There we are.
You guys think she was holding the gun sideways?
Of course. Of course it was.
I know.
In Mahoning County, Anna Marsick, WKBN 27 First News.
Wait, did it say how much time she got?
7 to 9.
Oh, that's it?
Garbage.
Yeah. Of course. Now, guys, we're going to jump around a lot when it comes to topics here. Because, you know, that's how we do things. Go on, watch this, guys.
Night, a former daycare owner in the Bronx sent.
There she is! There she is.
Nice.
There's my girlfriend right there. How you doing? Look at that, dude. Look at that right there. There she is. How you doing?
A pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for money.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. This, dude, she's one of the gold standards that she's one. Okay, that like all the rest of the news anchors should be judged by, right? Not these belugas that we see in freaking Utah and Wyoming and stuff, you know?
Sentenced to 45 years in prison after pleading guilty to several drug charges.
That's right. The charges stem from the death of a 1-year-old who was exposed to fentanyl at the daycare. Fox 5's Arthur.
Exposed to fentanyl at the daycare. Look at that. Now, guys, let's pump the brakes. And guys, I'm gonna drop the link for anyone who wants to come on up, guys. Don't be shy, right? Guys, back in the day when women see most women have always worked, but they would like, you know, either when the kids were little, they would just stay in the home, or they would work a job where they could like go to the market or like work at the market and have their kids with them, whatever. So or they worked on a farm where like the whole family was there. You know what I'm saying? But guys, the whole daycare thing has only been a thing for about since the late 80s and the early 90s. The early 90s is when the daycare thing really took off.
Yeah.
Because in the 70s and the 80s, there were still housewives around who would be the neighborhood caregiver, right? So like it would be like Snowboard's wife, Colin's wife, you know, Razor's wife. And would like go and work at Target or work at Safeway, but then like Razor's wife was still at home, and she would run the neighborhood daycare. Then we'd all give her like $30.
Yeah,
a
she
week.
just got cash. Yeah.
Yeah, but now all the women are out here going to work just so they can outsource raising their kids to Consuela
At the cost of a mortgage, basically.
Yeah, or Boom Keisha. Seriously? Those are the people you want raising your kids? What are you doing? Dug your business in the house.
Other bastard kids too the whole time.
Yeah, flat black. Yeah, those days are long gone. And you know the reason why those days are gone? Because of women. You know what I'm saying? When you double the workforce, guys, it used to be most jobs paid a quote unquote living wage, but then you double the workforce, right? Come on, man. It doesn't make any sense.
Chian is live outside federal court in Lower Manhattan where her sentence was handed down. Arthur.
Steve, Natasha, the woman's name is Gray Mendez. She is the woman who basically was the head of that Bronx daycare where all of this unfolded. She was just sentenced to 45 years in prison, as you said. Now, this is a case that horrified New Yorkers who learned of it as it unfolded. And in fact, it horrified anybody who heard about what happened at that daycare in the Bronx. Now, immediately following the sentencing, the parents of the 1-year-old boy who was killed spoke. Their heartbreak appeared to be as raw as when this all came to light 2 years ago. Their son, just 22 years old, Nicholas Dominici, died after he and 3 others were exposed to fentanyl.
3 other kids!
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
According to court papers, which said the daycare that was entrusted with protecting them, the Vino Nino, actually was functioning as a secret stash house where fentanyl and heroin was prepared for distribution on a regular basis.
Damn.
Investigators even found.
So they're paying all these thousands of dollars a month just to send their kid to the trap house. Think about that.
I think I
Can you
remember
imagine?
this. I think it was they had like a carpet and there was like under one of the floorboards just a piece of wood. They lifted it up, but the kids were literally playing like right on top of it.
Can you imagine? They're freaking going in and out of the freaking daycare center.
And that looks like CJ. That looks like CJ from San Diego.
Rockin' Diesel, what's up, man? Let's see. Monk guy, what's up, man?
Found a kilo-sized brick of fentanyl inside a closet of the daycare facility, in addition to other.
Hey Joe, did you see the video that I put in the Discord with a cop OD'd in the police station? Did you see that, dude? Yo, man, you know what? So like, of course, he arrests some random dude, cause and then you see him mess with the drugs, cause he's a junkie. So then he decided to go in the bathroom. I don't know if he knew that it was fentanyl. He probably thought it was heroin or it was a Percocet pill or whatever. So he's in the bathroom trying to blow the smoke out of the fan in the bathroom in the men's room, and his sergeant comes in, and there he is, like slumped over. You know how like on Street Fighter you get hit, and they're on the ground, slumped over. He's on the ground, eyes wide open, overdosing. They're like, "Oh no, dude!" It was crazy. Yeah. We'll go over that.
Equipment used for drug smuggling. Gray Mendez was accused of calling her husband multiple times, allegedly to clear the drugs, while waiting before calling 911, even as the four.
So the kids were sitting there ODing, and he's like, hey, yo, clean up the drugs. And then I'll call 911. Dang, that's crazy.
Very young children were severely overdosing.
Hey, guys, you know, I don't do any drugs, you know. Back in college, I did a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But guys,
but you know what's funny? You always cut it with baby powder.
Be careful, guys. Be careful. If you're going to, you know, indulge in anything, guys, because these dealers are putting fentanyl in everything. Guys, you see pot laced with fentanyl, Bolivian marching powder with fentanyl. They're putting it in everything now. Everything. So, guys, if you're going to indulge, you need to know where you're getting it from, right? Or just don't do it at all, because there are people that say, I just wanted to get a little bit of meth or get a little bit of cocaine. Next thing you know, they're OD'd. Or even pills. You guys know those blues that are the fake Percocet pills? That's fentanyl. You know? Joe, what were you saying?
I was going to say that usually a lot of times what they do mostly with, we'll call it blocaine, which they probably did with this case, they cut it with baby powder.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Yeah. Monk, yeah, it is. Guys, marijuana's a drug, tobacco's a drug, alcohol's a drug. Anything that like changes your mental state in any way is a drug, right? I mean, I consider them all the same. There's levels to drugs, or people have bad information as I'm like, guys, did you know that alcohol is the only thing that you can actually die from withdrawals? Because if you're a hardcore alcoholic, the alcohol, it depresses your brain, and when you come off it, your brain will activate like all at once, and it can give you a seizure. And you guys know that, you guys know what the worst is? That they don't talk about. You guys have heard of that K2, right? That's synthetic marijuana. So
dangerous.
Guys, do you know why? Okay, they call it synthetic pot because it's a cannabinoid, right? But here's the thing: natural marijuana only activates certain cannabinoid receptors in in your brain. THC only does a couple of them. That's why you get high. The synthetic kind triggers all of them. So it gives you the super crazy negative side effects that no natural THC will ever do. So let's just say, I don't know the numbers, guys, I'm making it up, but let's just say that regular pot activates 12 cannabinoid receptors in your brain out of 50, right? So 12 gets you high. The synthetic kind does all 50 of them. That's why you see people's eating each other's faces and friggin' jumping off of buildings. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, not good, man. Not good. So,
by the time help.
Yeah. Look, guys, I'm not the morality police, guys. I'm from Washington State. Most of the people I know smoke, all right? I never did because it gives me horrible, horrible headaches, right? Pot just gives me bad headaches, right? But, what I don't get are these people who they're in a state where it's legal and they still manage to get arrested for it, right? So, like, how many times have we seen you can't transport pot in your car unless it's in a closed container? It's like an open container. Or how many times are they're even in a state where it's illegal? You can't just have it in your house. Like, what are you doing? It's the dumbest way to get arrested. Why? I don't understand it. So
arrived. It was too late for Nicholas. Right after this sentencing, Nicholas's parents spoke in an emotional press conference, drawing a painful distinction between receiving justice in a court of law and receiving justice in life. To make sure we get it right, our own Stephanie Bertini translates for us.
Nicholas is not going to come back ever. In one way there was justice, and now I want divine justice. I'm waiting for her to pay. I wish Nicholas was coming back, but he's not.
I wonder if she can read. Joe, I don't know how long you've been on the stream, but there was a girl who graduated from high school with honors, and she got in the University of Connecticut, and she can't read.
Yeah, that I did see. That's when I came and watched it for a few minutes before I was on the phone. So I saw that part.
Insane,
and
man.
You also talked about the story about your friend, a Vietnamese friend, who took it upon himself. Now, should he have had to do that? No, it should have been the school's responsibility to make sure you get it. However, he comes from another country. He's ambitious. He's determined to learn how to be literate, because you have to be in order to get very far in any career here in this country. So she could have also done the same thing, even though she was disadvantaged from people, just her circumstances where she didn't get what she was supposed to get. I could speak for myself personally. I didn't learn how to read and write the way that I do proficiently, or even learn how to type at 50, 60 words per minute at 13 years old by the school system. It was my father who taught me that. So then I wonder, where was her father at? Because if she had a competent father there, probably wasn't there, then he would have took it upon himself to teach her how to read and write, even if the public schools didn't do it, because the public schools didn't do it for me. It was my father that taught me. And I know this for a fact because my friends, we all went to the same public school. But the difference between myself and my friends who went to the same public schools, got the same education, same teachers, same everything, they didn't. I was confused at how they came out to graduating and being at the same level, if not lower, in terms of literacy. And even their inability to speak properly. At least she can speak well. Whereas I came out speaking the way that I'm speaking now, typing, writing, and it's got me very far in life. And then I finally put the two and two together. It was the one common denominator. It was that simply I had a father in a home, which I took for granted until I graduated. I was like,
this girl said it was just her mom, and her mom didn't speak English, which is
big part of the problem.
Yeah. But the most interesting thing about this is like, okay, if you were to drop, I honestly believe any of us guys in Mexico or into China, I guarantee all of us would have a good grasp of the native tongue in about 6 to 8 months, because we have to survive. We have to make stuff happen.
Yep.
There is no resources for us, right? This is how I know guys personally were like they were doing some type of Peace Corps or something and they came back pretty fluent in language. Or how many military guys do you guys know where they would just happen to be in Japan and then they were just like going out in Japan a lot or whatever and they picked up the language. Us men tend to be like, look, I just can't not communicate.
Yeah.
That attitude where you just don't learn how to read, that's a person, and a lot of 304s do this. They let life happen to them instead of them happening to things. They're passive in life, where a lot of men are not passive. We say, look, I'm in this place. I need to figure out where to get food. I need to figure out how to get a job. And if that means I have to sit there with Google Translate and Duolingo or ask some like my neighbor, hey, when you get home from work or whatever, can you teach me how to how to learn your language? Because that's how a lot of guys I know who are American that are bilingual, who are white or black, they were just like in the military or in some study abroad thing, and they just learned. But they just sit there and everyone's just, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, here we go.
A repeat drunk driver is sentenced for killing a teenage girl and her mother's boyfriend.
Today, the 46-year-old defendant learned her fate and will now have to spend 3 decades in prison for murder. Our Tony Shin is...
All right, guys, 30 years. Guys, what do you think?
Is it a
What do you
man?
think? No, it's a woman.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, but
that's good.
she still killed 2 people. So 30 years?
Yeah.
I mean, I give it like a B-, but she should have gotten life.
Yeah.
Wait, what state is this? Oh well, it's California. I mean, come on. Did we expect anything less, right? You know?
It's live outside the courthouse in Chula Vista where family members gave their victim impact statements today. Tony.
Yeah, Phil and Christina, you may remember during her trial, Baltise never really showed a lot of remorse. Today was a different story.
Wiping away tears, Taish Baltise listened as family members of 39-year-old Brian McKee and 15-year-old Jessica Talamonte described the grief that will last the rest of their lives.
This devastating event has shattered our family and changed our lives forever.
Yikes. Look.
Yeah, she's going to get a tattoo of this all over her back.
Oh, guys, I have a tattoo video dropping tonight. Wait till you see these tattoos, dude. Why?
No matter how many times we visit the grave or how many times I go to therapy for this, my family will never accept the fact that they're gone forever.
Aaliyah Arroyo is Jessica's older sister. She was there when Jessica and Brian were struck and killed by Baltise, who had a blood alcohol level twice the legal limit. Brian was the boyfriend of Jessica's mother. His sister talked about his impact on their family.
We didn't grow up with parents. My brother was our parent. So we now have 6 sisters with no father figure.
On the night of June 22nd, 2022, Brian and Jessica were walking home from a convenience store in National City when they were struck by a car driven by Baltise, who had been drinking earlier that evening with her co-workers in Mission Valley.
She made the unfathomably selfish
choice. Look at her. Look at her. Shots. Guys, what do you think she was drinking?
Alcohol.
Look at that. Man, oh man.
To get behind.
Now, guys, hold on. All right, okay. So there was this knucklehead that I used to know, and I don't know if he was walking across the street or he was riding his bike home, and this guy was drunk and hit him with the car, and it messed him up. Like, you could just, he's one of those where he just looked a little off, you know what I mean? Hey man, how you doing, you know? So it was a couple of years later, and he was at a house party, and now if you got in a car accident so bad that you were in a coma and you had to learn how to walk and talk again, and you were like, you had like kind of a gimp arm, you know what I'm saying? Guys, would you go up to this guy at a party that was like a star football player and try and fight the guy?
I wouldn't.
Do you think that that's a wise course of action?
No,
probably not.
Dude, he got. I used to work with this guy at a restaurant, and he came into work all busted up. He had 2 black guys, broken nose, messed up foot. What happened to you? Oh man, I saw the guy ram you over, man. I tried to. I said, "What's up, dog? You want to fight?" He's a white dude. What's up, dog? What up? What up? Let's go outside. Well, guess what? They went outside. And homeboy got stomped in the next job. It's not funny, but dude, that's like the dumbest thing that you could possibly do. You know what I mean? Like, you're already crippled. Yeah, I understand you're angry, but dude, don't go up to a guy that's like, you're 5'9" and disabled. He's 6'4". You know what I mean? Not smart. So.
On the wheel of her car and drive after drinking for 3 hours.
This was also her second DUI.
Whoa! Look at that. Her second DUI. Look at that.
Despite her previous criminal history, friends of Baltise pleaded for leniency.
Of course they
Give her
did.
the opportunity to redeem herself.
I know I'm the last person that you want to hear from right now after the agony that I've caused your family, and I don't blame you at all.
Baltise also read a statement apologizing to both families.
No parent should ever have to bury their child, and as a mother myself.
Guys, I'm not perfect, right? There's like 1 or 2 times in my life where you know, you have a couple, more than a couple, and you're fine when you start driving, but by the time you're like halfway home, you're like, oh no, you know what I mean? But guys, I do not drive drunk, right? I do not, man. If I get, there have been like 1 or 2 times where I was like, you know what, I gotta call an Uber. But guys, come on, man. Or just drink. If you're gonna drink a lot, you know, stay home. Have some friends over. Pass out in your own bed, you know? But these people that are doing stuff, and guys, okay, guys, let me know what you guys think. You ever notice how you see a lot of chicks getting DUIs when they're at the bar? Because dudes buy the drinks for them.
Yep.
It's pretty easy to get a DUI when you aren't paying for $11 shots and $13 beers, right? Isn't it funny how that works?
You're not gonna think twice about. Well, you're not gonna think about the expense, obviously, because there is no expense except for just having a good time, right?
Yep.
But then, secondly, it's like we have Uber now. I mean, when I was doing Uber driving people, to be fair, I would say that maybe half my customers were coming from the bar, going to the bar. So I would say if not for Uber alone, it would probably be double, triple what it is today.
You mean they didn't jump in the back of a cop car, Joe, and say, "Can you take me to the bar?" You guys remember that video?
Yeah.
That dummy. I was wondering if you could take me to the bar. She jumps in the back of a cop car. How stupid can you be? You know what I mean?
You stupid woman.
I cannot fathom the pain and grief that you have.
In your prior DUI, you made a series of disastrous mistakes.
Ultimately, the judge gave Baltise the maximum sentence, 30 years to life. Jessica's mother spoke to us outside the courtroom.
Justice has finally been served for my daughter and boyfriend, and I'm just so happy.
Now, Baltise does have the opportunity to file for an appeal. If she does choose to do that, it'll have to be done within the next 60 days. Reporting.
All right, guys. So before we go to the courtroom, guys, okay, let's see. I'd say once every quarter, guys, we have to have a competition about what sport has the best looking chicks. Okay.
Oh, don't do.
Come on,
I'm gonna
dude.
say it right now. Runners.
Look, what?
This is bobsled,
This is
right?
bobsled. Yeah. They're the same muscles being worked.
Mastering sprinting. There are many examples in history.
Look at the jiggle G-force.
We must protect this cameraman at all costs. He deserves a raise.
The G-force stands for jiggle force.
Look at the cakes on this broad, dude. Yo, I found a. Here we go. Hold on. He has a whole channel. This channel is called The Real Winner. we go.
I can't be looking at this, man. Oh my god.
All right, guys. So we have bobsled,
So good,
sledding.
though. Oh god.
We have runners, right? And we'll do
Volleyball is pretty
one
good.
more.
Volleyball is nice. I like the running.
Hold on. Let's go. I think they have a. Where's the
downhill
pole
skiing
vaulters?
has pretty hot chicks.
Yeah, pole vaulters, guys. Yeah, pole vaulters, long jump, any type of sprinting. I mean, come on, guys. So, guys, I will put a poll in the chat. I mean, on the channel, guys, and we will revisit this topic, okay? And this was the last one, guys.
And welcome back here at 5:30 on this Friday evening. I'm Tammy Milchuk.
And I'm Anthony Vasquez in for Jim Scott. Thanks for joining us this evening. We begin here at 5:30 with breaking news. Crystal Aguilar, who missed a court hearing last week on charges she removed the U.S. flag at Hart Park and threatened park rangers, has been re-arrested. Look
at that, guys.
You stupid woman!
According to inmate booking records, Aguilar was arrested Wednesday afternoon on College Avenue and had a hearing scheduled Friday. Her preliminary hearing is set for March 13th. Records show her bail is set at $20,000. Aguilar...
Wait, she took the U.S. flag down?
Yeah,
and put the Mexican flag up? Are you dumb?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Dude, this should be...
deport,
offense.
Not even a jail time. Just she can't be here.
I'm dead
she's
ass.
an adult. She cannot be rehabilitated. That mindset will. Then she had kids, and then she teaches them the same thing. They're going to adopt that same mindset,
Ridiculous.
and it spreads like a virus. This is
Ridiculous.
Dangerous.
Look at that, guys.
Posted bail following her initial arrest earlier this month. She then failed to show up at a hearing on February 21st.
Look at that! Look at that!
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Clown world! Dragon says deport immediately.
Yeah.
And a warrant was issued for her arrest.
What an idiot. What a moron. So, all right, you guys, give me a second. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. Let me go to the court stuff here. Hold on, give me a second.
At least put back up the chicks for the intermission.
Let's go out to the lobby and get ourselves some snacks.
Don't just leave us hanging, bro.
Yeah, here you go.
And you don't have any other proof, then that's you. It shouldn't just be the officer. We are both citizens.
Carmonda Pearson.
You guys know this isn't going to go well.
No.
Matter of fact.
Good morning, Ms. Pearson. I see that you have a deferral from...
Matter of fact, hold on, guys. I got to change up to
When you see a Kamala Harris looking person like that, you're screwed.
The race card here, and guys, we got to, hold on. We got to do the, where are we here?
You can't handle the truth.
There you go.
2020, and so you do not qualify for the deferral program. Let's proceed with this matter.
Yeah, Judge.
And please look over your police report, and then I will let you tell me your side of this story, ma'am.
20-something? 30?
Maybe she's just, yeah, dude.
That's what I was thinking. Like, wait a second.
Yeah. This is the first like hot judge that we've ever seen. And guys, look, I'd be like, look, I'll smash, but you got to keep your robe on. You gotta keep the gavel in one hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So 84 and a 70 is what you are clocked
Which is
at.
not true. I was not doing 84 and a 70. And I was checking my meter, my speedometer on a regular basis. And what he was pissed off with, it wasn't that I was speeding, because that was a lie. And I told him it was a lie. And I told him I wasn't speeding on camera. The problem is that he was pissed that I didn't lag around like everybody else. And I made sure that my speed limit was between 68, 69, no further than 70, 71, 72. I kept lagging off. And he was mad because I went ahead of him. And that's what he said. Because I said, you're a lie. I said I wasn't speeding. And he said, well, you moved ahead of me. That's what he said. And that's what he was pissed off with. And that's the reason why I'm in court, because I'm very upset that I got a ticket that somebody lied, because I wasn't doing 84. I was not. And I saw my speed limit. And I don't appreciate that he did what he did. And that's why I'm here.
So are you proud
This
of
idiot
yourself?
passed the
Are you
cop
happy?
doing 70.
Yeah. Are you happy? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you? And guys, imagine how much more difficult this knucklehead makes her life because she comes at everyone this way.
Yeah.
How many times have guys, police officers, judges, anyone, guys, especially cops, officer, well, you know how fast you were going? Yeah, I was going a little fast. Sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm knock on wood. I drive like a grandpa, so I don't really get pulled over. But have you guys ever been in a car with a person, especially like a chick who's driving and they're trying to cuss this cop out? Like, could you please not? So they drag all of us out of the car. We all get stomped out for it, So
It's your story against his story. He says you're going 84.
Well, I wasn't. And if it's...
Guys, we have 70 people watching, 47 likes. So guys, make sure to hit the like button. I appreciate that.
If it's
we have a 10 super chat goal or 100 likes, guys, and we'll hit and we'll go to 304 TikTok as usual. Give me 1 second, guys, to do this here. So guys, make sure to, and guys, thanks to all you guys who donate to the channel. I appreciate that. And thanks for all you guys that hit me up on the Cash App, man. I appreciate that too. So here we go.
My word against his word, and you don't have any other proof, then that's you. It shouldn't just be the officer. We are both citizens, and I am a citizen. I serve the public just like the officer does, and just like you do. I am a teacher. And I don't.
Oh God! Teachers always have this attitude.
I know, right?
A pot smoking slut.
Of course, guys.
Probably the teacher of the girl that can't read.
Exactly. Facts.
I don't appreciate anybody lying on me about my speed.
Is she drunk?
And if you are having his word against mine, and you have no other proof, that's a problem. Because you're not able to prove that.
Can you please just wait 1 second? Just please. Not his word. It's a certified speeding device that has certification in the court that has been tested for accuracy that got you 84.
I was not.
Oops, gotcha. He got you on the radar gun. You absolute dunderhead. Now, of course, guys. She just can't go quietly, right? Now this judge has drawn her ire.
Ellie, I'm gonna kill you, you fucking whore.
I'm doing 84, and we also know, and I was trying to get a lawyer because I know that that's not true either. Those things are not accurate. And if that's accurate, that's a freaking lie, because I know I was not going any more than the lower 70s. And I'm a little bit hot that is something that you are trying to say. That is not true.
Right,
so if there is a ruling that I don't like, I would like to see how I can protest against this, because I'm not doing
protesting against it. It's called a contested
protesting
hearing.
as far as somebody else reviewing.
Ma'am, can you please is just a contested hearing. If we could, as a teacher, if you could just please maintain some cordial conversation, I'd really appreciate it, because you are coming off really hot, as you said. So please,
I apologize, Judge. I'm not trying to come off hot. So
she might be
who's
drunk.
the judge?
The judge is on the left. I thought.
I get that, but she's not. She doesn't have like that.
Yeah.
That authority of
authoritative presence. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Like immediately when I saw her, I'm like, who's the judge? And then now her behavior and her mannerisms is not, it's not someone I could take seriously as
I'd
a
say
judge. I would probably run over.
Yeah, I'd mute her. I'd be like, officer of the court, mute her, please. Seriously.
Oh, I apologize.
Talk normally, okay?
But what'd you just say?
So let's just talk normally to one another.
Okay,
because
well,
would
that's
you
not
like
something
me
you
to
should
set
have
this
to say.
over for you.
And now she's playing the victim. And now she's playing the victim. Look at that, guys. Look at.
How dare you?
Look at that. You shouldn't have to say that to me, man.
Because that's actually something else
still
too,
letting her
which we
control the
won't get
conversation.
into.
Would you like
that
me
can
to
be
set this?
considered bias when you say stuff like that.
Please. That's their ego.
She's acting like it's a student she's talking down to. I guarantee she does that all day to her
All
students.
the time.
Yep.
But she doesn't respect her as the authority.
She doesn't
really
respect
what it is.
anyone, dude. You
Yeah.
can guarantee
Well-
she doesn't
Well,
respect
she's
anyone.
a teacher. She is
Yeah.
the ultimate authority. It's the hardest
Yeah,
job
and I
in the
guarantee
world.
she's probably a single mom, right?
Yeah.
So she talks to all of her kids this way, right?
Always was a black queen, mama.
Right? And then any guy that she tries to date, she tries to treat him the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I
She
mean?
talks to
And
Judge
guys,
Judy
you
like
cannot let these 304s talk to you, treat you this way. You know what else irks me? I get it that when a husband and wife have kids, right? Like the mom has to kind of get everything going in like a routine. You know, you get the kids up, you know, do the stuff, you know, breakfast, whatever. But have you ever seen a woman or like a guy who you know is married and his wife talks to him like he's a child along with the kids and orders him around? Guys, don't ever. It's just easier. No, it's not.
Easier.
No, it's not. Because guys, ultimately, all households work when the guy, he's the one, he's the foreman. Now he might delegate the supervision of certain tasks to the junior foreman or whatever, but ultimately he's the one looking down on the work yard. You know what I'm saying? What happens is all these guys, these knuckleheaded simps and betas are like, well, I just don't want to hear her mouth, so I'm going to be a beta and just let her run everything.
It's sad to see it in person too. I remember one time when I was working this job real quick, and he was putting up some lights on a house, and we had this Ukrainian woman that he went to. She was so upset about the job. She's like, "You didn't do such a good job." The guy who hired me, I was there watching this woman cuss him out. Blah 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 blah. He walked up and said, "I'm not doing that bitch's house." He walked away. I went back to the lady, and then she started trying to get loud with me, and I looked at her dead in her eye, and then I put my hand on her shoulder. I said, "Now you know better." And then she just went complete opposite. So it varies from man to man how a woman treats a man. It depends on how much she respects himself and how she sees that man. It's always going to be varied.
You shouldn't let anyone just straight up disrespect you. Now, I'm not saying that you spin kick them in the face. But what I'm saying is when someone just straight disrespects you, all you got to do is say, "Look, who do you think you're talking to?" You know,
and call them out on it immediately. Just establish like the pattern isn't going to happen.
I seen the one behind me, so you got to be talking to me.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Would you like me to set this over for you to find an attorney?
Yes, I would.
Okay, this is going to be set over in due course. It's going to be set over so that she can find an attorney. This is going to, so you'll receive a notice in the mail. You're going to be set for the contested attorney docket then at 11. And we need to receive a notice of appearance from an attorney. So that way you can appear on that docket.
Wait, when?
So you're going to be receiving a notice in your mail for set in due course for the attorney docket, so that you stated that you want to find an attorney. So the attorney docket.
I do, and I was having difficulty. So because
Is she drunk?
I think she's drunk. Yeah.
I think she's drunk. Let me see.
No, I don't think she is. I think that's just the way she. I don't feel like she's drunk at all.
Well, hey, it would be helpful if she was.
That's just her personality.
That'd be an excuse.
Other attorney is not in this area. He's in Pierce County. So now I got to try to figure out where to find one. But yeah.
All right. So you'll receive a notice in due course that's going to be mailed to your address in Seattle. And
of course,
then we will just proceed from there.
Okay.
All right,
And
thank you for your time.
excuse me, Judge, when will that be?
We don't know yet.
What are you asking about? When will you see the notice?
Yeah,
in the
when will
mail?
I receive that notice?
How long does that take? About?
Usually it can take up to a month. They may not receive notice. If she retains an attorney, the attorney will get the notice.
Okay, so it usually can take up to a month. However, if you retain an attorney, they will be the ones receiving that notice.
Not so
We just will
smart
receive
now,
a
are
notice
ya?
of appearance on our end, and then they'll just have your court date.
Okay. All right. And I apologize. I'm just a little bit upset about this.
No, I understand, but I'm here
yes.
to listen and help you, and I just, I'm not out trying to get you, so I would like to help you with.
Yeah, but the thing about a lot of these B-dubs, guys, a lot of them, they have no intention of ever becoming anything in life, so they have this auto built-in excuse of everyone's trying to get me, and it's men, or it's white men, or it's the police, or it's all of this stuff, right, that they've never dealt with, or it's slavery, or it's Jim Crow, or all these things that they haven't even lived through. That's why British B-dubs piss me off. Joe, you and I talked about this. Well, it's all about Jim Crow, and it's all about slavery in the Great Society. That happened in America. You live in Britain, you dummy. What are you talking about? There's this collective Canadian
Nigerian accent, your British accent. I'm like, this guy's a character actor. You actually pretty good at it, dude.
There's this collective American, like British and Canadian and French B-dub identity that they all take American B-dub's victimhood. You know what I'm saying? And try and use it as an excuse of why they are never going to amount to anything. So
With this process, so that's why we're going to set this over for you to find an attorney so that you're set up the best way that you want to be set up. We don't want you to be set up for failure.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.
All right.
Now go find a short pier and take a long walk off of it. Please. Now, guys, here we go. Here we go.
The guy at the bottom right is getting ticketed for taking a U-Haul and driving it through a German
to the nearest freaking state building, right?
Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Oh, this judge is awesome.
Defense?
Kayla Dietrich for Samantha Guadarrama.
And are you Samantha Guadarrama?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report and TAP evaluation?
Yes.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
All right. You entered a plea bargain agreement on January 6th. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at $2,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution of $6,292.70 to Mitchell McCain. It's the court's understanding that that amount has been paid. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say?
Messaging her via text.
Raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Samantha Guadarrama.
All right, so why are you keying this guy's car?
She went straight through it. He wasted no time.
Yo, and you know it was her ex-boyfriend. He broke up with her, right? And she said, right over to his house and keyed his car. $6,000 worth of damage to his car. Man, oh man, oh man. Look at that, guys.
Why is it that much money for getting a paint job on a car, though?
It's probably a BMW or something.
Or something, you know.
Oh, the way she looks, she probably is with a guy who has money and.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a BMW.
Especially in like San Antonio, you know, because guys, I'm sorry to say it, but San Antonio Hispanic chicks, they're on the bottom rung of like hotness. It's like all the. I used to live in San Antonio. Yo, there's slim pickings when it comes to hot Hispanic chicks in San Antonio. What does Charles Barkley always say about the big girls down in San Antonio? Remember, that's been a running thing with him for like 10 years now, you know? So
It was a mistake, and it was.
No, it wasn't a mistake. A mistake is you take somebody's umbrella thinking that it's yours because they're both black umbrellas. Keying somebody's car is not a mistake. So why are you keying the car?
I was being taunted by my ex about our situation, that we were separating, and he was sending me videos and pictures of just other women and in our own, like in our home that we lived together during that time and during that night.
That's not what the police report says.
Uh-oh.
The police report I'm reading says that the victim in 01 returned from a night out and the victim parked his vehicle in the driveway of 01's residence. While at 01's residence, 01 received an alert on his video camera. 01 looked at his video camera and observed his ex-girlfriend in the driveway of his residence. 01 was speaking with D1 through the camera, your D1, and D1 believed that another female was at the location as D1 believed the victim's vehicle, which was parked in the driveway, belonged to a female.
Look at that! So he broke up with her and he's already shooting up some other walls, guys. Look at that.
City boy, city boy.
So she started keying his car.
Victim in 01.
Hey, guys, here, give her ex a round of applause because what did he do, guys? He pressed charges. Good. That's what we always say, guys. Press charges. Or they're going to keep doing this.
Yep.
Anytime a chick lays her hands on you, press charges. Won't leave your house, press charges. Rips your shirt, press charges. Matter of fact, guys, I was watching Blue Bloods the other day, and that episode where these two cops who are partners were having like a lover's quarrel, and everyone's filming them, and the female cop goes and slaps the male cop across the face in front of other cops, and nobody did anything. Absolute clown world.
I continued watching the video camera and observed D1 walking around victim's vehicle, keying victim's vehicle in the process. This is what I don't understand. So it says in here that you thought that was a female's vehicle.
Yes.
I don't understand why women think that other women owe them any type of loyalty. Why is the go-to for women when they think somebody's cheating on them? Well, let me attack the female. You shouldn't be attacking anybody, honestly. But I don't know why there's this thing, let's destroy the female's vehicle. Maybe he don't want you anymore.
Oh, no, it was another person's car who she thought was a chick. Yeah. Ah, okay.
Maybe he wants you and the other female. If that's the case, you have choices to make. Either you're going to stay with him and accept the fact that he's cheating on you, or either you're going to leave him. The choice should never be, let me key his car or key the female's car. It's never going to turn out good. Now, I see that you have a son and a daughter.
Of course she does.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that she didn't know that that was not his car, because if you was with him, you would know that's his car. So to say, oh, I thought it was the girl that you were with, to me sounds like she was trying to play the plausible deniability. Oh,
No.
my bad.
I think we misheard her that she pulled into someone's house. Okay, because I heard it was the person who lived there was a guy. I think he was staying at his friend's house. And when she saw him drive up to that house, she saw his car and another car next to it in the driveway and thought that was a woman, but it was a man. Because the person that owned the house is a guy who saw her on the camera scratching his car. That's why we got it mixed up. There's two he's and one she in this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just heard
I'm a little confused, but maybe she didn't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Either way, it still would have been wrong. She was going to scratch
Either way,
somebody's car.
still stupid.
Yep. And if it was a guy, man, he'd be in jail big time.
How would you feel if your son ends up dating someone and they become an ex-girlfriend and they won't let go and they end up keying his car? You lose your mind. So here you are out keying somebody's car who doesn't want you, obviously. No, I mean, that's yes or no. Do you understand that?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't get. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit.
The engine's running, but there's no one home.
And so you went to jail?
I did.
And how long were you in jail?
That night.
All right. Well, how long did you stay in jail till you paid this off, though?
That day on January, when I was at court for like 3 days, I believe.
All right, so that's 3 days you spent away from your children because you love a man more than your children.
Damn.
Whenever you make these stupid decisions, what ends up happening is that shows that you're loving this man more than your children. You can't do that. Have you had any contact with him?
No, I love him.
All right, so do you have any children with him?
No, I do not.
All right, so you better not contact him. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That relationship is over. You
Guys, if you honestly think that this knucklehead's gonna leave this guy alone,
You've been
No.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
don't have any property with him. You don't have any children with him, so there's no need to contact him. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you do for a living?
Part-time.
of course,
All right.
of course he does.
And have you started dating again?
No, I have not.
Okay, that's
Yeah, she's smiling. Yeah.
Come on, dude. You know friggin' Gerardo.
Yeah, she's getting
You know what I'm
her
saying?
back blown out.
Come on, dude. Come on.
a good thing. You're going to have to get an orchid. And I tell everybody this who have relationships problems, because orchids teach patience. They have some beautiful orchids out at the HEB. I just saw some when I went there. I'm like, wow, they're so beautiful. They're in bloom. You need to get that orchid. They're inexpensive. I think they have a coupon too, so it's less expensive.
You know what, guys? I've heard this argument before. The orchid argument, yeah. Saying, guys, set yourself a goal to keep an orchid alive and make it bloom, and that'll teach you so much patience. You know what I mean? That's why you see there's some. I know guys that are like, you know, like a friend of mine. He's a lawyer, and dude, he has a garden, so he grows like, you know, tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff. He'll give them to his neighbors. But the patience of like, or like another guy that I know, he's a beekeeper. Because the amount of patience and time that it takes to like keep the colonies alive, and if it's cold, he has to go out there and do the things. So it helps him, remain patient and deal with issues and have like, you know what I mean. So that's the argument that she's trying to make with an orchid. This
chick will grow opium.
She can't even spell orchid. You know what I'm saying? That's a poppy, not an orchid.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
But this chick here can't even spell orchid. You know.
So get that orchid and keep that orchid. And it comes with directions. Read up on it, how to care for it. And once those leaves fall off, if you can get that same orchid to bloom again without losing your patience, then you'll be ready for relationships. Because with orchids,
look, she's looking.
She's looking all
she's
around.
not even paying attention.
Orchids, you can read those instructions. Like it says, indirect sunlight. You put it in indirect sunlight. Next thing you know, the leaves are burning. Somebody's like 3 ice cubes. Then you learn, nope, it doesn't take 3 ice cubes.
Look, she's yawning. She yawned.
I don't tell people to get orchids to be flippant. It's just that orchids require patience and care. And that's the same thing with relationships. And if somebody is cheating on you, you have 2 choices to make. One, you either accept it and confront them and say, hey, you're cheating on me. And then their choice is to continue to cheat or either say, all right, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it again. But those are your choices. Your choice is not to go and key some car, because then you end up here. You understand? All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's a $2,000 fine. That will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so hold on. We have another one here. You guys make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. 1 second. Yeah, I like Judge Boyd. She's a good judge, man. She has some psychos she deals with, but here we are.
I like what she said about the orchid. I never heard that.
Yeah.
That actually was pretty good.
That's actually why you see like a lot of high pressure like jobs. Guys like to golf. You know what I mean? It's because they kind of go out there. They're away. They're out there enjoying the sunshine, and golf is such a strange sport. I didn't get it until like I got it. Like you have to be so focused because you make one mistake and your game is cooked, right? So it's so many factors you have to do to focus on just getting this ball in that hole in 4 strokes, right? It's like and looking at all the factors and the wind and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Plus, it's just you. You can either play golf by yourself and it's you against yourself, right? But it's a perfect way for a lot of guys to just unwind and just be left alone. I think Samuel L. Jackson, he has a golf clause in every movie he's ever done where he has to have time to play golf. Alice Cooper, when part of him getting clean was playing golf. So he's an avid golfer. He's a really good golfer, you know? So, Johan, what's up, dude? Long time. BSD is here. What's up, man? But yeah. So I didn't get golf. I mean, I still can't sit through a whole round of golf, but going to the driving range, just hitting some balls on a sunny day is really fun. So
clothing appropriate that's covering up your midsection. Okay. All right. And today is a date scheduled for the arraignment pretrial on this matter. And
this is the chick that has horrible acoustics.
Have you contacted the secretary?
Yeah, sorry guys, I can't really understand her because she's here. There's another one that I'll find here. Hold on.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you about to give this matter with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. All right. And you heard the plea that your attorney placed on.
Look at that.
Oh, this judge don't
look at
play.
This chick on the bottom right, dude. Look at this chick. Watch.
I haven't even said nothing rude or disrespectful. I'm frustrated.
It's Jelly Roll, the rapper.
I think she's cute. I think she's very attractive.
No, I'm talking about the chick on the bottom right, dude.
Yeah,
I know you don't
hot.
think that's cute.
She's hot, man. She's hot, dude.
You are still yelling, and I've asked you a number of times to stop it. Are you ready now, Mr. Mansour?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for that opportunity.
All right. The court will recall the case of the State of Michigan versus Kelsey Salter, case number 24S00225.
Why are these chicks always walking around? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Dude, they're
noticed
in the
that,
car,
yeah.
they're walking around, doing everything except sitting down and paying attention. Guys, yeah.
She's grazing.
It's true,
Leave her
though.
alone.
This chick right here, this judge does not play, dude. I've seen more B-dubs come for her, and then there's a skinnier black woman who's a judge, and she has to put these broads in their place, man.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
And Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Miss Kelsey Salter. Kelsey, can you unmute and state your name for the judge?
Oh yeah.
All right, this matter is scheduled for jury selection tomorrow, and I understand that there are some issues going on that we need to make a record of, and the court makes some rulings.
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. The Washington County Public Defender's Office is currently appointed on the matter.
Is she foraging for food? Yo. Oh, you guys know what's crazy? I can't wait for guys in about 10 years is when you're really gonna see, because a lot of these body positivity chicks, which I actually needed to make a follow up to my previous one. These chicks are in their like mid to late 20s now, and they're still health at any size. But once they hit their late 30s, early 40s, dude, they're cooked. They're cooked. You're gonna see this generation of these body positive chicks. Youth is the only thing that's keeping them like relatively healthy at this point.
Their joints are gonna like blow out,
and their arteries and all that. You know what I'm saying?
As of right now, I know Ms. Salter is working on getting private counsel to represent her going forward. Outside of that, Your Honor, I am ready to proceed with jury selection and trial. I've submitted jury instructions, witness list, exhibit list, and
Oh, and I just got the discovery packet yesterday. You haven't even talked to my witness or anything. You have not been helping me. All you threatening me with is jail time.
That's how I was talking. Look at his face. He's like, get me out of here.
Did you see this before we saw it? Did you see this clip before we saw it?
No. I just saw the first like 5 seconds of it.
So when you made the voice before she spoke, you were spot on there. You wasn't even
If you keep speaking out of turn, man.
Yeah, most of these I try to not watch. I just try to react to them live. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'll watch the first like 4 to 5 minutes to make sure that it's not clickbait. You know what I'm saying? But
Ma'am, you're going to be held in contempt of court, so you need to stop right now.
I didn't know I couldn't talk. I thought that was the purpose of me logging on. I apologize.
Please continue, Mr. Mansour, if there's anything else you needed to say.
Your Honor, the only thing left I needed to say is I believe there's a breakdown in communications here. Me and Ms. Salter are not communicating well with each other. I believe the trust has been broken. She has indicated she does not want me to represent her going forward. She's also indicated to me that she has hired a new attorney and that she does not want pretty much anything to do with me. And so other than that, I am ready to go with jury selection and jury trial, but I don't think I can adequately represent her without any trust.
Ms. Salter, you are here now, and now it is your turn to speak. What is it that you would like to say about this before you start talking? We're scheduled for trial tomorrow. Any attorney that shows up tomorrow will be going to trial. Where are you with this?
He keep threatening me with jail time, and I'm telling him I didn't do it. Like, why is he not trying to defend me or even look into my case to find out he haven't done anything with my case?
this chick sounds like she's been smoking freaking 3 packs of Newports for the last.
I don't know if this is Shanae or Emily. I can't tell the difference. I just can't tell.
This is. I don't even know. She looks like she's out of the trailer park. She looks like
it's kind of a hybrid.
Cameo, but then she talks like Shaquiqua. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The trailer park. Sure.
I just got the discovery packet like 2 days ago. Even Miss Taylor said the same thing. Like, why is that okay?
That is so strange. Like, I see.
Or he threatened me. The judge is not like that. She's gonna lock you up if you don't take the plea. Like, why is that okay? I'm scared. Like,
Can you pause it for a second, AJ?
Yeah.
What she did before, this is actually an important thing. Women do this all the time. I call it the hot potato. They state a problem like she just did and let it go silent, waiting usually for a man to respond and say, how can I solve this? So when she said that, she's just waiting for someone else to respond, to almost like to pick up the slack for her. Chicks do this all the time when they want something done. Like if you rewind it 30 seconds or so, she says like blah 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 and just stops and lets that happen. Chicks do that all the time. I remember learning that a couple years ago.
That's an interesting observation. You're right.
Yeah, I call it the hot potato. So they're like hot potatoing the problem to you in a sense. Even though it's not your problem, if you're just trying to have a conversation with them, the way you end up responding, it's like now you're taking responsibility to try to solve it in a sense. It's like an easy way to trap somebody.
And our natural instinct is to solve problems. So
exactly,
like hijacking that in a way, and they know how to hijack it.
Exactly. It's exactly.
It's hard for me not to solve the problem, but I have to then, okay, she's using it as a tactic against me. And let me not do it, even though that's going against my nature to do stuff.
Unconsciously, you're gonna, even without thinking about it, you're gonna say, "Oh, well, what I do in this situation or something."
Give a hypothetical, what I would do.
Yeah,
it's like free help.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Ma'am?
interesting, man. Interesting.
I don't know how else to tell you, but
tomorrow is your trial date, and I'm trying to figure out whether you are going to have new counsel or whether you're going to trial with Mr. Mansour.
I'm meeting with her tomorrow to fill out all my paperwork, but she's agreed to take on my case.
We're going to trial. We're picking a
up.
jury tomorrow morning for jury selection. So you can't hire someone on the day of your jury selection.
I've been talking about this for the past. It's not. This just didn't happen.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Wow, this is crazy. So you basically telling me I don't have the right to hire my own lawyer because I'm being told something else by Ms. Taylor that I'm allowed to have my own lawyer.
What I'm telling you, and very clearly telling you, is tomorrow morning we're going to jury selection. And this case has been going on since October of 2024. You've had plenty of opportunity to hire your own counsel, and you have not done that.
Ma'am, he didn't make, okay, I'm not, it's like, why are you doing this to me? Like, what did I do wrong? I didn't do the crime and he's not trying to help me. I'm telling you, he's not trying to help me.
Shut up.
All he threatening me with is you gonna lock me up. Like, why is that okay?
Well, if you yell at me one more time, you're going to get locked up for contempt of court.
Let's go. Let's go.
You, okay, I apologize.
It's crazy.
Your behavior in court today is very disturbing.
Ma'am, I am so frustrated. I've been reaching out to Mr. Mansour trying to get so much help since my case. You can look at our text messages. Even Ms. Taylor said that he's not responding to anything I'm asking about my case or even trying to help me. Like, I apologize. I'm not being rude to you. I'm frustrated. I haven't even had no sleep all week. Like, you could talk to my therapist. I'm going through it.
Jesus. And here come the tears, guys.
Yeah, no sleep because you've been
Here come
on
the
drugs.
tears. And of course, she has a therapist, right? Of course, guys. Come on.
You know she's got
I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught. I feel like my whole life is ending.
Who was saying something?
Therapist is called Natty Light.
Fact.
I was just saying, you know she's got multiple kids too. Just wait for that excuse to come out.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
I don't know nothing about this case and he is not helping me.
Her kid's name is like Mountain
You
Dew
talking about I'm being
Jr.
rude? I haven't even said nothing rude or disrespectful. I'm frustrated.
You are still yelling, and I've asked you a number of times to stop it. And that's interesting because you're here for disturbing the peace. And yet you're in
Look at that. Look at that.
That's what she's there for. That's so ironic.
courtroom, disturbing the whole demeanor of the court.
Okay, I thought that was, he called me and told me to log on and explain to you my situation. So I thought that's what I was doing. Like, I didn't know I was doing anything wrong.
You are doing something wrong because you keep yelling. So why is it that you're waiting until your day of trial to actually hire this attorney? Why is the attorney not today?
The way he explained it to me, that tomorrow is just a jury. You're picking a jury and the trial is not tomorrow. This is all new to me. I didn't know that that's how this worked.
Wait. Stop. She first referred to this supposedly, the attorney she's hiring as a woman. Now the attorney is a man.
You noticed that?
I think it could have been some type of court assistance person.
Yeah. And remember that this person on the bottom left is there too.
So tomorrow you'll be picking your jury with Mr. Mansour then if you don't have your attorney by then.
Okay, but that was the purpose of her asking him to get it adjourned because she has a case tomorrow that she couldn't step in on.
It's not going to be adjourned.
Okay, ma'am, that's fine. I appreciate you.
What an idiot.
So I'm forced to deal with a lawyer that I'm like, I cannot even believe this is happening to me.
All right, well, I've told you where you are. You can choose an attorney who can show up here with you before that date, or you can go to jury selection with Mr. Mansour in the morning.
Okay, thank you. Am I all done here?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Because she wants to light up a butt right now.
What a mess.
I have a question. So it's okay that I'm just now getting my discovery packet? Because I've been asking about everything about my case, and I'm just now finding out anything this week.
This is that hot
Mr.
potato
Mansour,
thing.
is it true that she just received her discovery packet?
Your Honor.
Like, isn't that malpractice?
Ma'am, I've told you, if you say
Shut
one more
up,
thing out
yeah.
of turn, you're going to be held in contempt today. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I feel like I'm
One
watching
more
a
thing, and
Witch project. What is going on?
The Blair Witch Project. She's doing laps in her living room because I keep seeing that same vent.
Yeah,
I'm not joking. And the first thing you're going to get is 30 days. So stop it. Mr. Mansour, is it true, sir, that she just got her discovery packet?
Your Honor, it is our office's policy. If a client requests their discovery, we send it over. She has not requested her discovery until Monday of this week. She requested it Monday via email. I let her know, if you want your discovery, you have to request it through email or writing. She did that promptly on Monday. She sent an email requesting discovery. We sent the discovery immediately the same day.
Thank you so much.
And Your Honor, I have gone through the police report with her. I have gone through all the discovery with her. I have done as my due diligence with her as I do every single client I represent. Ms. Salter has made remarks towards me that I'm not a real lawyer.
Of course, yes, right?
Of
course.
Not after her best interest. But I told her specifically to plead or she will go to jail. When none of that would ever be true, I would never do that. So
here's the thing. Isn't it funny how these chicks lie, but they project, and they say that the person that they're accusing of wrongdoing would say exactly what they would say to a person if they were in their position. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Now go ahead.
Well, because she
And Your
wasn't
Honor, yesterday,
getting off
she also
free,
meant-
she shamed him.
Yeah.
She's just shaming him because she's not gonna like get off, free.
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that she would like to call our office to write a report on me and whatnot. So
Yeah. See? Yep. Karen has to call the manager, of course.
this is where we are with this relationship right now. And when I tried to, respond back to her, she would yell so loud that I can't even get a word in. And this is how it's been.
You don't say, right, guys? You don't say.
So
Thank you, Mr. Mansour. Given the behavior and the way she's treating me today, I fully believe that to be the truth.
Princess, stop.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I was talking to my daughter. I apologize.
Hey guys, you know what? Here. Let's pump the brakes here because this is breaking news. I want to know how everyone feels. Guys, how do you feel about the possible change to the status of the refugees from the Ukraine?
Right.
How do you feel? Have you heard of this?
San Diego. Oh, I'm
Well,
telling you
everywhere.
right now.
Everywhere.
It was everywhere. San Diego. I know they hate it. I know they have to leave.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
San Diego.
Because
So-
New York, all these, there's a possibility that they might get shipped out too.
As a
That's what do you
punishment
think?
for,
No, just as part of the policy. As part of the policy with customs and immigration.
did they think they get out of jail free card? Did they think it was just for Mexicans and the Indians?
Yeah,
I guess they figured they wasn't included.
Here's the report.
Right now, growing fear among Ukrainian refugees after it was reported that President Trump is planning to take away their legal status.
That would impact people all over the country, including here in San Diego. CBS 8 Shannon Handy joins us live from the House of Ukraine in Balboa Park and has details, plus reaction from a local refugee. Shannon?
I remember that place.
Yeah, Marcella and Anna, it's estimated 240,000 Ukrainians sought refuge here in the United States after the war began, and many of them wound up here in San Diego, including one woman I spoke with today who came with her husband and 2 children.
Yeah, it's scary. It's true. It's scary.
Fearing for the safety of herself and her family, Oksana Mus.
Damn. Those, look, guys, hold on. Those are some Cro-Magnon looking motherfuckers. I think we found the missing link right here.
You remember that? Oh no, I'm not gonna say it. That's too mean. That's too mean.
Oh no! Look at that. Anthony, what's up, man? Wicked, how's it going, man? And let me see. Oh, Apocalypse is here. What's up, man? You've been here a while. Henry, what's up, man? I thought I saw you in here.
For the safety of herself and her family, Oksana Muschenko left Ukraine in 2022. She wound up in San Diego, saying she was welcomed with open arms.
I remember when I rent our first apartment, and my neighbor opened his garage and say, Oksana, you can give, what do you want? Chairs, tables. It was so amazing.
Under the
And yet there's homeless veterans.
Yeah,
up
only
there,
because
guys.
he's virtue signaling. Yeah, the homeless
Isn't it
guy
crazy,
out
guys?
front.
There's homeless
Yeah.
veterans. There's homeless Americans, but she has an apartment here. Isn't it funny how that works, right?
Biden administration, more than 200,000 Ukrainians were allowed to stay in the U.S. under humanitarian parole. But that could soon change amid growing tensions between the two nations.
You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it. From the very beginning of the war. You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now.
Last week, a meeting between President Trump and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky ended in a war of words. Shortly after, Trump halted military aid to Ukraine. Then just today, a report came out saying Trump has plans to revoke legal status for Ukrainians living in the U.S., meaning they'd have to leave and find somewhere else to go.
It's horrible, especially for children. It's big stress, and I don't know. Today I woke up. It was not only confused. I feel big stress. What my steps next? How I can protect?
Now, guys, you might think, AJ, why are you bringing this up? This guy's billions and billions and billions of dollars are going overseas that should be kept right here. Period.
Or housing them here. Which
Yeah,
I've been to San Diego. I've seen the homeless. I talked to a lot of the homeless there. Like I was there. So the fact that she just came out of nowhere and how did she get this apartment? Did she just like, because these homeless people, they you could say they were on drugs or whatever, but a lot of them was just like they're not getting something that a lot of these quote unquote refugees are getting from the moment they come in this country. They're not coming here homeless, in other words. Now, are they working harder? I don't know. But it seems like they're also getting some sort of help that the homeless that I've met aren't getting.
Yeah. Or the veterans. You know what I'm saying? All
veterans.
that. Look, we need to completely overhaul the VA, right? And all this money they're sending overseas, you know, could be being used to help our own people, you know?
Please.
Where's this other court report? Hold on.
At least she's quiet. She learned her lesson.
We bumped in.
Not available on that her son and was acting out that way.
Okay, this is
They
what she
weren't
did.
moving out of the parking.
A victim that she allegedly.
The victim is a child. He's a 6-year-old boy. His mother, and then there's some other witnesses that I haven't gotten subpoenas to yet because I don't have the trial date confirmed. I know that my OIC is not available on that date. He is
The victim that she allegedly bumped into is a child.
Here we go.
So the child that she allegedly bumped into, the victim that she allegedly bumped into is a child.
So she attacked the child,
Yes. And the mother was present as well, so they would both be testifying.
What?
The allegation she was yelling that she was gonna beat the mother's butt or the child's butt over a parking spot.
Ah, there it is.
Oh my
There
god.
it is. There it is over a parking spot, guys.
Probably
Right?
a handicap spot too.
Right?
Parking spot.
We
Really?
knew that was coming, didn't we, guys?
How much you want
Right.
to bet it's at a fast food establishment?
Has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be.
I'm serious.
Has to be. Yeah. You know it. Come on, man.
I believe she was upset because the child and the mother weren't moving out of the parking spot quick enough.
Look at that.
So she was beeping their horn when they went into the store to stand in line. It's alleged that the defendant went in, was trying to get through the line and then hip checked the 6-year-old.
Look at that. Who hits a kid?
Basically, wanting to get him out of the way so she could go get her an online order that she had placed previously. And then there was some disturbance inside the Hortons because the mom wasn't happy when she saw that Miss Salter had assaulted her son and was acting out that way.
What's your problem? Skip ahead.
The motion by the defendant to withdraw because the PD says they can proceed. The defendant does not want to.
Let's skip ahead, guys.
Hey, wrong. I'm so confused with it.
Here we go.
The way she behaves, unless something is going on with her, ma'am, you need to test within 24 hours.
Where do I go test that, ma'am?
She's on drugs, so she's.
I
doing
live an
drug
hour and a
tests.
half away. I don't know nothing about Washington County.
You need to go test at community corrections.
Okay, and where is that?
I thought drug addicts were supposed to be skinny.
Yeah.
Can you give me the address, please?
So I'm being forced to go test because you saying I have attitude because I'm frustrated because I'm not getting any help. Like, what did I say wrong? I'm so confused. What did I even do?
Look at the judge.
She's on very thin ice right now.
The judge is completely flabbergasted.
See a therapist every month that I have to drug test for every month, ma'am. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm a single parent.
Of course you are. And she has to towel herself off.
Yeah.
Whew, all that talking and walking around the house got her off.
Just walk for 20 minutes.
She's
Sweating out that bacon grease.
The judge is doing the rock smooth when he's smelling the air.
Look at the judge.
Yeah, I'm sorry, she's still talking to, so I have to put in a team, but it's 4101.
4101 Washtenaw, ma'am. You need to go there and test within 24 hours.
Okay, am I able to do that tomorrow? Because I have to come out there anyway.
Ma'am, I just said you need to do that within 24 hours.
I can't believe this.
Where's she going?
All right. And the cost is $12.
Crazy.
What are you doing?
She's doing like circles in her house.
Ma'am, you need to have your own counsel on that date. If you don't go,
Wait, blah blah blah. Okay, now guys, let's get into the nitty gritty here. Okay. Now guys, okay. Here's this knuckleheaded judge again, guys. We remember this judge, right? Lenny, what's up, dude? First things in India. What's up, man? Here you go, guys. Look at this.
Not agree with it. She believes that the child support recommendation is too high. She does not agree with it. She told the receptionist at the office that she had other garnishments coming out of her paycheck, but she told me that she does not have any garnishments, nor do I see any on the pay stub.
You're lying. Lying.
We are here in the matter of Kimbrell versus Patrick, case number 24-01026.
How horrible of a woman do you have to be for the dad to have custody, right? In a system that's biased against men. And you're one of the few knuckleheads that lost custody of the kid, and you have to pay the father child support, right? That's how you know you're a real winner of a human being as a woman.
63 UE. This case was brought to the state of Michigan at the request of the state of Florida, who has control of the child. They have requested the child support be run in accordance with guidelines to assist the guardian of the child with raising the child. So that's why we're here, Ms. Patrick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the state proceed with its motion on behalf of the state of Florida, and then I'll ask for input from you.
Florida.
Ms. Brower, please proceed.
Okay. Your Honor, there was a pre-hearing conference on February 4th, 2025. The defendant participated. She earns $19 an hour. She stated originally that she was working 3 days 1 week and 4 days the next week.
Guys, let's pump the brakes right there, okay?
3 days, 1 week, 4 days.
Only a woman can be in America and work, make $19 an hour and work 7 days of pay period. She said what, 3 hours 1 week and 4 hours the next, right? She works 7 days of pay period. That's what, 14 days a month?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're right. No,
think about how insane. Yeah. As men, guys, we cannot work that little or on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
this chick here, I mean, let's be honest.
You're a bum.
That's what she is. She's a bum. So we gotta start calling it just like it is, man. They're all bums, man. Absolutely insane.
8 hours each day. However, she's been working 40 hours per week lately. I used 35 hours per week. We agreed to an effective date of March 1st, 2025. She indicated at the pre-hearing conference that she has dental on herself as well as the minor child. And I did give her an adjustment for that. She believes that the child support recommendation is too high. She does not agree with it. She told the receptionist at the office that she had other garnishments coming out of her paycheck, but she told me that she does not have any garnishments, nor do I see any on the pay stub, on the pay information that was provided. I am asking that the court enter the proposed judgment as well as the UCSO.
Good.
Thank you. Ms. Patrick, what's your input, ma'am?
She's not a lie.
I do have a garnishment that will be falling into place. I told Tracy that it hasn't yet.
Right. Well, unfortunately, I can't take it into account.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, I know it's not fine. I know this is. I have to give you the same explanation I give to everyone, which is, sorry, but it's generally too much for you.
Guys, is that the what's his name? The tactical defense guy? You guys know that Michigan tactical defense guy that says he can grab a gun out of a dude's hand? Have you ever seen that?
No.
That idiot. You know who I'm talking about? That Dust guy. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Dust. Tactical. You guys know who I'm talking about? This guy.
I've never seen him or heard of him.
I've never seen him.
This guy's such a joke, dude. He's such a joke.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. Right now, we're going to do a gun disarm. This is a 50 caliber Desert Eagle. It is real. And this is a firearms instructor. What's the name of your company?
Shoot for Results.
And that's in Detroit. And if I try anything, you're going to pull the trigger, right? Okay, so we're going to say that you're a criminal, and
you remember this
whatever criminals might say to someone, I want you to say that. And if I try to grab the gun or anything, I want you to shoot, okay?
All right. Give me that chain.
Okay, anything else?
That's not going to work.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Guys, so this guy went viral like 2 or 3 years ago. But guys, if you believe anything this guy says, you are an idiot. This guy will get you killed so fast. Guys, first of all, there's a couple things to unpack here. Number one, someone's not going to hold a gun that close to you.
Yeah,
all right, they're going to be a bit ways away. Right.
That's why they have a gun.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be close to you.
Yeah. The guy's an idiot.
That's a great point.
The guy's a complete idiot. Like everything he doesn't show anything that's like practical. Guys, if a person has a knife, if they have a gun, guys, give them your wallet or whatever and just say, look, it is what it is. Because guys, come on. Well, a knife, like I said, you could probably run. You know what I mean, or whatever. If they have a firearm, oh, here we go.
Ooh. I'm not really trained in cutting people's throats. No, but you felt like that worked, okay? Now that's palm up. So when the palm is up like this, someone has you, they have you under here, you can actually...
And guys, there's one thing that
this guy will get you killed.
in my brief training in knife fighting, guys, don't ever have a knife that close to a person unless you're gonna slash him or stab him, right? You know what I'm saying? There is no holding a knife to a person's throat in the same way that you don't point a gun at someone that you don't plan on using it on. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane. This guy's such a moron. I just can't. I
mean, he's doing that knife thing at the neck like it's a movie.
Yeah, look at this.
That's what they do in the movie.
Yeah.
Ooh. Commander Brown, Detroit Assault Training. Right now we're sharing with the K. Roos brothers how to survive in America and other places, South, North, Central America as well, United States, all the Americas. All right.
And this guy is just he's such a moron, dude. And I don't know, like maybe he leans into the whole meme thing, but that's nothing this guy can show you is worth anything. Especially trying to say that you can John Wick a guy's gun out of his hands.
Yeah. It's not very realistic.
Here we go.
From here and here. Ooh, that's your escape. That's the nice escape because you don't want to hurt them. If your life's in danger, you're going to hook the eye here.
Guys, come on.
You're not.
No.
You're going to probably do everything wrong. Unless you're a trained MMA fighter, which that's the exception. They've done it so many times repetitively that they have a muscle reflex to do it the right way. But most people are not going to they're not going to watch one video of this and do it the right way the first time. It's not going to get in their mind. The instinct is going to be to do everything wrong. That's the instinct.
But the issue is that this doesn't work. Because here's the thing. If someone has you in a headlock, guys,
You're
that's
already
actually
in that position. You're screwed.
No, you're not, because you have the person's back. If you know anything about grappling, a headlock is actually more of a neutral / advantageous position on your end, because a headlock you can't get choked. So if you actually know how to grapple, guys, this is a good spot to be in because he can't choke you out, and then all you got to do, you especially on the ground, his arms cannot stop your head from popping out the bottom and then you taking his back. That's why you see no judoka, no wrestler, no anyone who grapples, jiu-jitsu guy, ever uses a headlock unless they're doing a bulldog choke where their body is kind of perpendicular and they're squeezing upwards. But a headlock is a stupid position to have a person in because you don't really have control because they have your back. Look, he's behind him. So the headlocks are not good. There was a chick Ronda Rousey used to train with who kept doing headlocks in her fights. And their coach was like, stop doing it. Headlock. And she choked out both times. So, yeah, because a headlock is not a bad position to be in.
What I'm saying is half the things he's showing, you've already got yourself into a vulnerable position to begin with where someone's grabbing you or in a position or something like that.
Yeah. I'm here. But anything involving a gun, guys, other than, hey, man, here's the wallet.
Yeah.
Here's my watch. Have a great day. It is just stupid. It's absolutely dumb. And I was at this taekwondo school because there was nowhere else for me to train when I moved away from Texas. And I was like, yeah, hey, I'm just trying to watch. I used to kickbox, da-da-da. And they were teaching a class where a person had a gun and you had to distract them with, okay, and then you had to jump and like crescent kick the gun out of their hand. I'm like, what is this foolishness? I said, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You're trying to say that you can jump and like Van Damme kick the gun out of the guy's hand? Absolutely insane. So
I was actually maybe 5 or 10 feet, very short distance away from the person who had a gun pointed at me due to mistaken identity last year. And it was raining outside, it was dark. So someone was chasing after him, someone was shooting at him. He got hit and then he came out the car. I saw the car crash. Him and his girlfriend got out, Bonnie and Clyde, of course. He landed on the porch. I'm bleeding. And me not saying what happened beforehand, I went over there like a dummy, thinking I'm trying to help him out. And then he went from, I'm bleeding, I'm hurt. He looked like he was, incapacitated. And then within a split second, boom, he came out of nowhere with a gun and pointed directly at me. And I was no more than maybe 5 feet away from him. Now, if these things were my first thing was to do was, whoa, I'm here to help you. And then I put my head in the light so you can see that I'm not the person that was shooting at him, because he only went a certain distance from where it happened to where he crashed. So I could see from his perspective why he did it, but I needed him to see that, hey, I'm not the guy that's looking at you. So even me being as close as I was to him, I knew then there was nothing I could do at that moment except put my hands up and let him know that I'm not a threat. So this whole heroic Steven Seagal, John Rambo type stuff that people get is not realistic, because if I charge at him thinking, oh, I'm just going to crescent kick the gun out of his hand or tackle him down, it's too quick.
Yeah,
it's just too quick. You can't do nothing except hope that they don't pull the trigger.
He has 9 friends, and they could all run faster than you can. You know what I'm saying? That's what people they don't understand. Even GSP, I think it was like it was GSP and someone else were doing an interview, and he's like, look, you could be the baddest dude in the world, but if a dude has a gun, what do? You just say, hey, look, here, buddy, you know what I mean? Here's the watch. Have a good one, so.
You pay and never enough for them to receive to take care of the child themselves.
Okay.
But it is set by law. So basically we've got your income correct, and that's where we're at.
Okay, but can I say something?
Sure, of course. I was just trying to explain it to you.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
It's $896 that will be taken out of my check.
Wow. $800. Look at that, guys.
A month?
That means she owes arrears because she hasn't been paying at all,
Support my daughter. She wants $596.
Right.
And that's
it's not what she wants. It's what is set by law. That's what I was trying to explain.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Dummy.
I'm letting you know I can't afford $896.
What is $896? Where's that coming from? This is $500.
Okay, but her insurance is $150.84. So that's paid every 2 weeks.
Well, so you pay health insurance on her?
Yes, I do.
Okay, not just dental.
No.
Yeah, the information I have, Your Honor, is that so I reran guidelines to include the dental and optical. She keeps on the child. She pays $25 every other week for dental for herself and the child, and $4.80 every other week in vision for herself and the child. I have no information about any health insurance.
Where are you coming up with that number, Miss Patrick?
I'm thinking
that's not what your pay stub shows.
No, but I have the paperwork right here. Am I visible?
No.
Hang on 1 second.
What a dummy. What an idiot.
You can have the paperwork all you want, but it's not coming out of your pay stub.
Yes, it is.
No,
I mean, I can bring it down there.
Miss Brower is looking at Miss Brower.
Wait, so she's getting free health care, but I'm trying to understand.
Dude, she didn't turn in any paperwork or anything. So the judge has no, guys, we don't know what's going on. She's just waving some paper
games
and giving attitude. We have no clue at all. What an idiot.
Or is looking at your pay stub. That's what you're looking at, right, Miss Brower?
But it's right here from my job.
That's not your pay stub, right?
No, this is not my pay stub, but this You stupid woman. This is right here from my job, and it is on my pay stub that I pay $154.84 for Brooklyn. I've been supporting my daughter.
Hold on. Let's see if we.
I'll go ahead and give you an adjustment for it. Give me the number again.
I'm really frustrated right now. I've been supporting her.
You need to shut your mouth. Listen to this knucklehead.
Give her
been over there.
Again, this is Florida's mandate, not ours.
Yeah, all that you provided me with proof of, Miss Patrick, is the dental and the optical, not the medical insurance.
Okay, Miss Brower, but the lady in the office, in the human resource office, gave you a different paper that didn't have her medical on here. It's right here.
So if it's right there, why is it not coming out of your pay stub?
There you go.
It is coming out of my pay
stub.
stub.
It's not coming out of your pay stub.
Okay, tell you what, let's do this.
Listen, can I say this?
Miss Patrick, I'm sorry. Just give me the number. I'm more than happy to credit
but
for
can
it.
I say this? You do have a form that didn't start her medical. I mean, my paycheck. You do have my paycheck that didn't start her medical. That's the paycheck you have.
Okay, so it's not on the pay stub.
Yeah. There you go. So it hasn't started coming out yet. You dunderhead. That's what he was saying. She said it's gonna start coming out. And then
beta female.
And they just won't stop talking. They won't stop talking, guys. Guys, and this is why, guys, okay. And Joe can back me up. If you watch the Peef Let's Talk and all these primarily black panels where it's all black people, guys, you will have the men making perfectly good sense, and then knuckleheads like this beat up on the upper left just cause chaos. And
that's why Anton Daniels left, essentially.
Facts. Yep.
It was the woman actually he brought on. He tried to hook them up and look after them. It was nice at first, and then they turned on them. All of
passive aggressiveness, or they would make everything about them. It's like when you're having a panel of 8 or 9 people, you're talking about topics, and well, I don't think that. I would never do that. We're not talking about you dunderhead. This narcissistic knuckleheadness. It doesn't make any sense.
Inability to think objectively. It's like I don't understand. You can't separate if I have a personal belief and I understand that I'm talking about a topic, I'm not taking it personal. It's like separate from my mind. But they took it was just bizarre. And he was paying them too.
Yeah.
So that would be like me, that would be like you paying us to be on your panel and me coming on here talking crazy and disrespecting you on your own panel, and you're paying me to disrespect you in a way.
Hey Joe, you know who the worst was out of all of them? Remember the light skinned girl? Was it K? Oh my God, that chick.
She was the one that seemed the most unassuming one. She seemed like the one that was the nicest one because she's a teacher and
always talking mess. I remember when she came with Kevin Samuels, all crazy. He can answer for himself. He's grown. And I was looking at her like, what is your problem? Like, Kevin Samuels, he had like 1.2 million subs at the time, comes onto your panel, and you're gonna disrespect the guy? He's doing you a favor by coming over to the... Is that channel even still around? Let me look.
And she thought she was on the same level in terms of or I guess clout or status as him because he was on her, not even her show. She was the guest, co-host, I guess, on the show.
Yeah.
Co-guest. So, but she felt like she was like Lapeef and that.
Yeah.
That's the way she was carrying herself. Like, no, this is not your show. And he's coming as a guest for Lapeef and Anton Daniels. They're the creators. Yeah. They created this. You're the guest. But she had the mindset that we are obliging you. We are obliging you. We tell us. It was just why. I remember that.
They're what? Just off the chain, and they just and heaven help if there's like 2 chicks and like 7 dudes, and all the dudes start laughing and having fun. Then they gotta Joe, why you got a dick ride snowboarder over there, and gets y'all to start fighting. You know what I'm saying? They were it's the worst. That's why you guys will never see me. So the last time that I was on an all black panel, there was these chicks called like our unsolicited opinion, and there were these three B-dubs that made this channel. It was all them just whining about being a single mom and minute-ish, the basic B-dub stuff. And they were having a call-in show, and like no one had called in. It was like I don't know what they were thinking, because they were like having a live stream saying call in, and they weren't really talking about anything. But it was like an hour in, so I called, and they were just like trying to do the shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. And I was like, there's a reason why all three of y'all are middle-aged single moms. I said, because you guys can't even be respectful towards someone that's actually nice enough to call in your piece of shit show. I said, you guys. I said, I've come in and out of this live for the last hour and a half, and I'm the first person that you ever had call in here, and you guys are just disrespect. I said, the moment you came in here, what you want? It's like, whoa, wait a minute, you know? So yeah, guys, if I can find the clip, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll post it, because I don't think that their channel's around anymore. But
the paycheck she has is not on there, but it did start. So that's why my number is higher than hers.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that, because she's going off the information you gave her.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to tell you, Miss Patrick, I'm trying to work with you as best as I can.
I understand, Tracy.
Well, let me just finish.
See?
If you have medical insurance.
There it is, guys. See? And this is what we do to each other. This knucklehead here sees, oh, she's just a B-dub and I'm a B-dub, so how dare her have any authority over me, right? We are too familiar with each other. This woman here at the bottom is trying to help her and say, look, even though you didn't provide the info, I'm going to help you out anyways. And she's coming at her all crazy. Don't make no sense, man. I'm allergic to B-dubs, you. I can't even have them in my friggin' existence anymore.
Insurance on the minor child. Just let me know how much it is that you pay. What is the premium?
$120.
Didn't she just say that it was $150?
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Her health insurance.
Every other week, right?
Yes,
Rebecca,
ma'am.
read your chat.
Something wasn't adding up in the Southport case, and the referees shut it down fast. Mom, Miss Patrick, insisted that she was paying way more for health insurance than what the court record showed. When asked for proof, her own pay stubs didn't back her up. So the referee, she was paid at first as the numbers kept changing. Excuses piled up. So was this a simple misunderstanding, or was the mom caught fudging the facts?
Yeah.
To lower her payments.
The judge's body language is he started to not buy
and
it.
this guy here, guys, this judge is a simp judge. Dude.
Yeah, he seems like
it.
it.
You guys, boy, oh boy, I've seen him just let these chicks get away with all types of foolishness, man. So for him to get to the point where he's not about these 304s anymore, you know. Guys, we'll do one more here. Hold on. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, guys. Wait. Now, do you guys want to see? Okay. Let me see. We have this simp who has 4 other kids and says he can't pay child support. You know what? Let's do this one. Let's see. Okay, guys, here we go. So this guy right here.
Retaliation.
Okay, so he's trying to say. Oh, now first of all, guys, whoa. This is the ultimate simp judge right here. If you got Job of the Hutt here, right here, you're cooked. You're cooked. He's the worst judge. Now, guys, this guy here is the reason why I do Courtroom Madness, guys.
I don't even think I've seen this guy.
This guy here? Oh,
yeah, I don't think
you never
so.
want to see him in person. You're cooked. Guys, all these guys. See, us red pill guys, we know the moment that you're in court as a man, you're cooked. Okay? Family court, paternity court, criminal court, you're cooked. And plus, he has 1, 2 B-dubs here too. He's cooked, right? So, guys, these blue pill guys, they go to Kinko's and make their copies, right? They get a manila folder, and they go to court thinking that they're gonna get some type of justice and fair treatment. And then that judge smacks that gavel down, and that's what it finally takes for them to finally realize.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Look at this guy.
Retaliation for me saying no. This was retaliation for me saying no. It's not about vacation, Your Honor.
So where do I
She's lying.
Okay, well, Mr. Gardner, he says you're lying, so the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sure. Yeah. We're hearing a modification and confirmation of...
Jesus, look at those two. Like, yeah. Look at the one on the bottom left. And then the one on the bottom right. And then the judge
Miss
gives,
Gardner is a hoe.
And the judge gives his opening statement.
Silly Jedi.
Arrears. The parties have a partial agreement, which I will read to the court, and then I'll take testimony on the child support and arrears matter, which is contested. Parties are in agreement that the current arrears for child support is $14,207.96.
$14,000. Look at that. Cooked.
Parties are also in agreement that medical support.
Guys, what is this picture behind this shit? Is this her catfish picture from the internet?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Support arrears is $3,191.90 as of February 28, 2025. Parties are in agreement for father to pay cash medical support in the amount of $47 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Parties are also in agreement for father to pay medical support arrears at $50 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Parties are contesting child support and child support arrears.
Of course you are.
And I will take testimony on that. Ms. Gardner, can you please state your full name? You're still on mute, ma'am.
I'm sorry about that. Paprika LaShawn Gardner.
Can you state the name and
did she say her name was Paprika?
Paprika Gardner.
Age of your child?
Tajay Royale Jackson, 12 years old.
Tajay Royale.
Ma'am, did you?
Royale with cheese. Royale with cheese. You know what they call a quarterback a quarter pounder in Amsterdam? What's that?
Royale with Gardner.
Royale with cheese. Royale with cheese.
She named her child
Isn't
at
it
the
funny?
retail store.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Seriously, dude?
Oh man,
It's
what
kind
a
of fitting
mess.
that her name's Gardner because she's a hoe.
I knew it. That's the easy one, man.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see.
She belongs in the dirt. She belongs in the
Hear
dirt.
the agreements that I just read?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Are those parts still your agreements?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the contested issues. The state set child support at $313 a month beginning April 1st, 2025, based on the father's gross wages. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. And Father's gross wages as reported is $2,076.99. And we gave him credit for one other child.
Of course
Is
he
that
has another
correct?
child, dummy.
And Mr. Jackson currently has
Wait a
arrears in the
second.
amount of
How
$14,207.
much is his wages? Is that 2,000?
I think
Is that a
it was
week?
like $2,500 a month. I think. I don't know. I don't know
He
what
said
like.
2,000.
Dude, I don't understand it, dude.
1,070
Here it
in
is.
agreement with that. Father's gross wages as reported is $2,076.99. And we gave him credit for
I think that's a month, dude.
I hope not. If
You
that's
might be
every 2 weeks,
underreporting it too.
No, that's a month. That's per month.
gross weight a month,
Yeah.
$500 a week.
You
You
can make
can't
more
pay.
than that with the paper route.
Oh my God. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say every 2 weeks, like 'cause that's the standard pay. But that don't.
Now
'Cause you
this
can't
is
pay.
down in Texas too, dude. You got to realize, like in places like San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, you either have a skill or a useful degree or whatever, or you're
Or you doing
working
this?
at Safeway. There's no
Yeah.
middle class in Texas, you know.
Oh my
So
goodness! Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
one other child. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And Mr. Jackson currently has arrears in the amount of $14,207.96, which is the state is requesting a repayment of $100 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you are requesting to be able to get a passport for your child?
Without the consent of her father, yes, sir. I'm sorry, yes, ma'am.
That's not a good idea. She's gonna leave the country.
Court costs are billed to the father. Are you in agreement with that?
Could you repeat that, please?
Today's court costs are billed to the father. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course she is.
Pass the witness. Mr. Jackson, can you please state your full name?
Yes, ma'am. James Jackson.
Sir, I understand you're not in agreement with the child support and child support arrears, but as to the medical support information, are you still in agreement with those?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you believe those agreed portions are in your child's best interests?
Yes, ma'am. As of this moment, yes, ma'am.
Are you asking the court to accept the agreed portions today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's talk about the non-agreed parts, okay? The state is reporting your gross income at $2,076.99 and is setting child support at $313 a month. Are you in agreement with that?
No, ma'am.
But you realize that the amount was based on your gross income and using state guidelines, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you explain why you are not in agreement to pay child support?
Oh no, it's not that I'm in agreement to pay child support. It's just that at this time, any increase to that amount, me and my child are already kind of living on a shoestring budget as it stands, and any adjustment to that, considering that a lack of hours due to the way the school schedule is working, and going into a summer, it's going to severely, it's going to make it really hard to even make rent. Like I'm already on food stamps and whatnot, trying to get childcare. So that would, in the grand scheme of things, it's an extra like $200 total, but like that's gonna hurt a lot. That's $200 I absolutely do not have. Like it's the third. I'm late on my rent right now, so
So you're asking the court to keep your prior child support amount at $186. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. If that's possible.
Okay. You have child support arrears in the amount of $14,207.96, and the state is requesting repayment at $100 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am, that's fine.
Okay. So the only amount you're not in agreement with is the current child support going forward. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And the court costs, are you in agreement to repay the court costs?
I mean, I feel like we ought to split it if we both got to be here. Like, I don't understand why she dragged me to court and then I got to pay the court costs at the same time because we're at a disagreement about something that has absolutely nothing to do with the child support.
There we go.
So,
okay, thank you.
Explain that one.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, we're confirming child support arrears. The payment on that is $100 a month. It looks like you haven't paid much on your balance. I was looking back to see. It looks like we saw each other in 2020 and 2017. In 2017, you owed about $14,000.
Damn.
So we really haven't done much to pay down the balance. So $100 a month is pretty much a minimum payment because that's only going to pay interest and maybe $30 a month on principal. And then the medical support arrears is granted payable at $50 a month. Again, that's just going to just barely pay some of that. Medical support 47 is fine. And you're making more money than you did in 2020 and 2017. So I understand your other bills you may have, but I can't take those into account other than they've already reduced it from you having an additional child. Sounds like you got to get another job or a second job. I don't know. That's up to you. But you got to pay payments based on your income, and it should be $313 a month. It's been $100 something for the last several years. That's not enough to really help Ms. Gardner with the child. So
sucks for him, dude.
It's got to be set at your current income at $313 a month. Court costs billed to Mr. Jackson. The Attorney General's office will draft an order based on that, and they'll email you all a copy. You're done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. I have a question.
Okay, of course she has to have the last word, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Of course, guys. Who was saying something?
He was skating by for years on just $150 something a month in child support.
Yep.
So, I mean, then they said that he had another child since. So it is, I mean, she could be going for much more, if I'm being honest. Like probably like 500, 600 for the number of kids he had. So I'm not siding with her, but it's like he actually he skated it. He's still kind of skating it. Like they're still giving him minimum. 14,000, usually he would end up in jail for that amount of money. He would have been in jail. So he wouldn't even have a place to barely pay rent at. So they're kind of being much more lenient on him than most men who are in a similar situation. And I know that for a fact because I know men who had much less offenses who got much worse treatment than he is.
Yes, ma'am.
I had requested that the language or terminology inside of our court order be switched. I was having difficulty getting Tajay's passport, and it's because in our child support order it states that I have to have consent of her father, but Tajay hasn't seen her father in over 8 years, and I'm unable to get that consent from him. So is it possible?
8 years.
Sir, that's not.
Here's the real problem here.
Hold on. I don't control passports. If that's something you're gonna have to file a case for separately, then you can file your own pleading. The AG's office is not gonna file that. Hopefully, Mr. Jackson would want his child to be able to go on a vacation.
Sir, it's not about a vacation.
Then sign the paperwork.
It's not about a vacation, Your Honor.
So where do I
She's lying.
Okay, well, Mr. Gardner, he says you're lying. So why don't we do this? Give him the paperwork for the passport again, because he says he's going to sign it so that your child can go on vacation.
No. That's not. It's not about. No, she's not lying about that. She's lying about the reason why she's taking my child out to Africa. with it and was trying to get it without my consent. This was like me coming in to get this thing earlier to like extend my child support. This was retaliation for me saying no. So, and that's why that's why she's trying to add this language in at the very end. I guess she figures you're going to give her the up on the child support, so you're going to give her that too, and then she'll be able to take my child wherever, like she's been doing, except she'll be able to take her out the country without my consent. She's able to move her around the state without my consent.
That fool gonna bust out and say that he don't agree to pay.
Okay, I don't know.
Wait, what? Wait, what was that? Did you just hear that?
That fool gonna bust out and say that he don't agree to pay.
Was that
was
just
on her-
someone else that was randomly on the call?
That was
I don't know.
that was
Mr.
Gardner.
Jackson, I don't know, somebody else was
Like,
talking.
yeah,
here.
somebody
I don't
on the
know.
other end.
I mean,
Hold on, stop.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can file a pleading if you want to make it difficult for your child to go on vacation. That's up to you. I'm not pure petty. I don't worry about your petty problems.
Sir,
You
sir,
may
it's
think
not
it's
a
petty.
vacation.
See?
You may think it's petty.
Told you this judge's a piece of trash, dude. He is. And guys, we've seen him 10 times worse. 10 times worse, man. Right? Now, I'm not saying this dad is right. I'm not saying he's wrong, but hey, if he doesn't want his kid leaving the country, right, that's his prerogative. It's his rights. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter why he's doing it. He's doing it. He's saying, look, you ain't getting here no passport unless you sign. Or he should be like, look, you know, how about you stop moving all around the state? You might be able to move my kid anywhere in the United States, but you ain't moving her out the country, right? That's basically all he has left. You know? You want to just give that up? No.
But your child support going up because your income went up. That's it. It's not about anything else. I don't really care about the passport. It has nothing to do with me. I didn't think anybody should want to have their child go on vacation. If you have to fight it out in court, fight it out in court. But there's been no pleading for me to consider that. So that's something that Ms. Gardner, you will have to file on your own. Set up a hearing, notify Mr. Jackson if he's not going to comply.
What is this chick doing right here?
I've been wondering that too.
Yeah, I was thinking you could make the
what?
pain. It's like a pain
It's
mask.
like some kind of
Gotham's Reckoning.
Oh, what is that?
Like, what is she doing?
Comply with it.
I don't know.
Otherwise, I can bring
I find your lack of faith disturbing, Commander. Let him go, Vader.
think about it today. All right, I'm just handling only this.
What a mess. Hold on, guys. There was one more. Here it is.
You're kind of using your opportunity to threaten her, and that's really not what this is about.
By saying I'm not giving no more money, but child
you
support?
telling me that that's all you're going to give her doesn't really. That's
a threat?
neither here nor there.
Told you guys. Told you guys.
The parties have agreed that neither will have a non-disclosure, and they also have agreed that Mr. Williams is in child support arrears and medical support arrears in the amount of $1,962.23 as of February 28th.
For 1,962.23.
Okay. And as of February 28th, 2025, and he will pay that judgment by paying $20 a month. There is no child support arrears. There is no medical.
Adam, John Carlo, dude, Austin is, wow. They say keep Austin weird, guys. Austin is kind of like Portland, Oregon. Austin's like the diet version of Portland, Oregon. I mean, there's some parts that still have some sense, but guys, Austin. Okay, how are you gonna move to Texas and live in an expensive place to live? You move to Texas so that it's cheap. But Austin's so expensive now because all these Californians and Washingtonians and tech people move to Austin, you know? But Austin's always been a little bit odd, right? John Carlo, this isn't true. So the majority of remote workers are regular people that like might have worked in a call center, might have been like a social worker or whatever, who had to go home during the cough, and then their agencies sold off the real estate to cut costs. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of jobs now that were traditionally you were in a call center or in a building, and now it's just cheaper to have you work from home. The majority of remote workers are regular workers, right? There's a good chunk of tech people who work from home, but the majority of anything are not rich people. They're just regular working people. So,
dental support arrears, and
like for instance, if you call Best Buy, or like any of the ones where their call center's actually not in India, okay, there are people who get sent a laptop and then they log in and put in a headset and they're like, "Hi, well, thank you for calling Micro Center. How can I help you today?" Or whatever. Or like customer service, some like regular IT people that do help desk stuff, working help desk for Microsoft, Dell, or whatever. So the majority of remote workers aren't rich, trust me.
the parties have also agreed that Ms. Hilton will apply for a government
And it's so crazy because a lot of the super rich people who work for Google making like $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. They actually go into work because have you seen Google's campus? Yo, they have gourmet chefs there. They have like world class gyms. They have all types of stuff there. Like what you could even sleep there and you're good. So.
And Mr. Williams will pay $50 in cash medical support beginning April 1st, 2025. And the AG and Ms. Hilton agree that child support should be set at $357, based on Mr. Williams's gross amount of $2,080. And that is the only pending issue that we need a ruling on, Judge.
You can put on testimony.
Thank you. Mr. Williams, will you please say your name one more time?
Charles Williams.
And you're working at Burger King, is that correct?
Yeah. I don't know where you got that number from. I ain't tell you that number. 2,000.
Well, you make $14 an hour?
Nah, I ain't tell you that at all. I told you exactly $1,600 a month.
He makes
She's saying gross, you dummy, not net. And guys, this is why you don't end up in child support court, guys. Guys, either stay home and play PlayStation or condom every single time. And if she says it's yours, DNA test.
I mean, to be fair, if he's only taking home in reality $1,600 a month, it's unfair to say you grossed X amount of dollars.
Yep.
That doesn't. Yep. That's not fair. Yeah. So, but that's not about fairness, right?
Yeah.
And secondly, he looks like he's around my age. He works at Burger King.
Yeah. That's the craziest thing, guys, is when you realize, when you're walking around and you see like middle-aged people that are greeters at Walmart. It's like, dude, that's all they're ever going to do in life. And guys, the majority of people in America the average salary is what? $48,000 a year. Like the average man's salary is like $51,000 a year. The average woman. You know what? Guys, let's look this up.
That's about right. Yeah, about $1,000 a week. What is that gross?
World? Hold on.
So you figure it's about $800 a week per.
Why is this not?
So it's about $3,500 a month net for men. I'm guessing somewhere around there. So he's making half of that.
Cooked.
He's making half of that. He's making half what he should be making for his age, and he has child support. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but hold on. What is the salary of the American?
This is why it's important for women.
The average salary of an American man ages 25 to 34 is $57,000 a year, right?
57. That's gross, right?
Gross, yes.
So
and the average woman, the average median annual salary for a woman in the U.S. is $53,000.
Okay, so it's $4,750 a month for man, gross.
Yes.
But let's say after taxes, that's what, $4,200, maybe $4,000. So about $1,000, a little over $1,000 a week, which is okay. So he's making less than half of that.
Oh yeah, a lot less.
Oh,
Yep. That's sad, isn't it?
what's
And the thing
sadder
is,
actually is that the woman they're supposed to have like, they're supposed to see potential and then see in the man, okay, if I have a child with this man, will he be able to take care of me and the child?
yep,
This is an example of the mistake she made.
yep,
And
facts.
he's not going to change that.
Nope.
Well, it's highly unlikely at this point. His mindset isn't there. So she made a mistake where now the kid doesn't have the father there because he's not doing what, but she should have saw this. She should have did all these things before you slept with him, before you got with him. So this is a mistake she made that I think is actually worse off for her and her child than it is for him. He's just coasting by in life. He could care less. You can tell he don't care. He's like, whatever. I ain't got nothing anyway. So what y'all gonna take from me that I don't already got?
Yeah, but the issue with a lot of these women is they don't understand. Like, yo, this is the guy that you're risking your life and childbirth to reproduce for. Like, are you insane?
And
you know
it's
what I mean?
permanent. It's permanent.
And this is why these chicks being so just flippant about tossing the vajayjay around. It's like you guys have to deal with the consequences way more than anyone else. So
before or after taxes, do you make $1,600 a month?
Ranger Duff, what's up, man? Who else? Tom's here. What's up, Tom?
Average is lower
after taxes. Before
Okay,
19.
so what do you make an hour?
12.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And so you make 12 an hour, and you work 40 hours, correct?
Nah, we get like 36, if that.
36, okay.
They're not letting them work full time. Not a bird game.
And do you ever get overtime?
Nah, we just talked about all this.
Sir, I'm not allowed to talk about what
Ms. Rodriguez, one moment. Sir, I just went through a very long list of things. I'm sorry to cut boring.
I heard you.
One of the
Me and
things,
her just talked.
please listen. One of the things I did say is I don't work with the AG's office, so you're going to be asked questions you already discussed. And these would be some of them. So you all probably did discuss this in the back. I wasn't there, and she's not allowed to tell me what you all discussed. So we have to go through this again because this is relevant to you. I'm deciding. So please just be patient and answer the questions.
No problem.
Thank you.
But I just want to know what she got her, because I ain't tell her neither one of them prices. So I'm trying to figure out like.
No, don't worry. We'll break it down. All right. So can you see your hourly one more time?
Well.
And then you said how many hours do you work a week?
At the most, like 36.
Okay.
1 week 36, 1 week 24.
And how long have you been working at that location?
Not long. It's a temporary job.
Okay.
Like we just discussed, it's a temporary job.
Mr. Williams, I'm not trying to be rude. I do remember our discussion, but I have to ask everything one more time in front of the judge.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right. So, so when did you start working there?
I don't remember the exact date. It ain't been long though.
How many weeks?
It's probably gonna be like a 3-week project.
How many weeks have you been working there?
For like 1.
And are you gonna have do you expect to stay there longer?
It's a 3-week program.
Okay.
It's like a project with a temp agency.
And so what happens after the 3 weeks in that job?
Then I ain't gonna have a job no more.
I have a question.
Oh my God.
You work at Burger King?
No, it's a Burger King warehouse that basically keeps their material.
Okay.
I'm just helping out around the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, let me stress, I know nothing about your case except what got filed. So when you say things like I work at Burger King, I envision you're working at a Burger King. So the more information you can give, sir, will help because I'm listening closely so I can make a ruling. But if I don't have good information, I just go with what I have. So
I understand.
So Mr. Williams, what are your monthly expenses?
My rent and food.
Okay, and how much is that?
How much?
I think it come out to like 1,600 as far as.
Guys, this guy talks like a 304, right? He doesn't answer the questions. He has attitude. Here's the thing, dude. You're a dude. You ain't gonna get the same leeway as these chicks, especially with a female judge. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? My rent 1,400. Lights, water, car note, food, things like that. So after all of that, I have like $200 left for the month. That's why I told you I can't pay $450.
So do you expect to have employment after your temporary job ends?
Nah.
So how are you going to pay your bills after that?
I'm gonna have to borrow some money from somebody.
How long do you usually do?
Are you listening to this guy? Are you listening to this guy? Come on, guys.
Are
you serious? And then
This is the man.
she's stupid because she let him. You know what I'm saying?
This is the
What are you
serious
doing?
consequence.
What?
And I mean, I don't like the guy. I don't like the guy not letting him sleep. Like I'm like, like you didn't foresee. Like I'm thinking, like, man, my life is ruined if, like, he had to have thought that. But in the moment, he probably, oh, he looks fine. Oh, physical appearance. You're not looking at the future of this man and what he's doing at the moment. And you're probably assuming he's going to do better, and he's actually probably doing a lot worse than what he was when you first met him.
He's cooked, man.
Oh my goodness.
Till I find another job.
And how long is that gap usually take?
I wish I knew.
Oh my
God! But I'm definitely looking. I'm definitely gonna be looking.
And Mr. Williams, what child support obligation? What should your child support obligation be?
You tell us.
Something affordable that I can pay.
What is that?
What is that?
If I got $200 left for the month, I guess you can just have the whole 200, and I just I just wait till I get paid again.
Sir, please watch your language. This is court.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know if I said. I'm sorry. It's different because it's on the phone and I ain't in court, so it's like, I'm sorry though.
Okay, let me stress again. This is court.
It is
so please treat it like court.
I apologize. Did I cuss or something?
He's at home.
Say again.
I said I get what he's saying. Like it's court, but it's not court because he's not there because he's at home trying to do court. It's different.
Yeah, but if it was one of us, we'd know that we can go to jail for contempt of court. If you're on the phone, you're on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
and
true.
we see it a lot on these. And yeah, but here, guys, look, I'm kind of glad that none of these knuckleheads know because then it gives us hours and hours of entertainment. There's a cloud. I mean, there's a silver lining to every cloud, right?
I think you did. So please just use appropriate language in the courtroom.
My bad.
Your Honor, that's
My
all
bad.
I have at this time.
Ms. Hilton, do you have any questions for Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am. I've stated to him, yes, ma'am. Can I ask him the question?
The questions are from you to him. So they're not asking Ms. Rodriguez. You're not asking me at this time. You're asking him. So please direct your questions to Mr. Williams and make them one question at a time and make sure there's something answerable, not a statement. Mm-hmm.
You know what, Judge Baker, I don't have any questions. We have already talked about things, and I've stated, and I have documentation as well. So I have no questions. I just want to talk to you, Judge Baker, and try to get a number so we can get a collateral number to support my child today. No, I have no questions.
A collateral number?
Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, you can call your next witness.
$200 is not going to do anything.
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to call Ms. Hilton.
Yes.
Ms. Hilton, how much child support are you requesting at this time?
$357 at least, at the minimum, because I pay a balance of Kitty Academy daycare, and she goes back and forth. They pick her up from school, and that helps me out a lot. I'm a single mom, and I do work, and this has been taking over, just trying to support my daughter. So I'm asking for $357 at least, because her daycare comes to like $500 within a month, within 2 weeks.
And we know, guys, that our taxpayers' dollars are paying the rest of the balance of that childcare, right?
Because he's not going to pay it. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Well, no,
he's not going to pay that.
Childcare is like $1,500 to $2,000 a month. So she's probably on a childcare voucher, whatever, which means that she's only responsible for
less than half.
Yeah, and we pay the rest.
So that's what I was asking, at least $357, and I want to keep it at that number. I don't want to go any lower.
Look at
what other forms of
sleep.
Oh, what is he
income,
doing?
if any, do you know that Mr. Williams has?
He's sold dogs on the side, like the Frenchies. That's all I know of. I don't really talk to him about what he does, but he
But you sure do know a lot about his pockets, don't you?
always states that he has a job, and when he has money a lot for him and his expenses. But my daughter has not gotten nothing in 7 years.
Ma'am, I'm going to stop you because I think you're no longer answering the question.
Okay.
Please listen carefully to what Ms. Rodriguez asked and just answer the question.
Okay.
And what support have you been receiving currently from Mr. Williams?
Zero.
When's the last time he gave you any support?
$50 for her birthday party last year, May 17th. She had a birthday party at a roller rink, and he gave $50, and we had to ask for that. I paid the rest of the amount.
Huh. He doesn't want nothing to do with a daughter.
Judge, that's all I have.
Okay. The state doesn't represent either of you, so I'm going to give you both a chance if you think there's anything additional I need to hear. Mr. Williams, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Once I get this amount right here, whatever amount that I do give, I just want it to be out there that I ain't giving nothing else. So this whatever she gets, she need to use it wisely because I ain't giving her nothing else.
People, this is your time to try to tell me what you do and don't earn. Okay, right now you're kind of using your opportunity to threaten her, and that's really not what this is about.
Now wait a minute. Come on, wait a minute. See, and this is why you don't act up in court, guys. This is why you don't act up in court, because you got a whole bunch of chicks here, guys. You know what I'm saying? And of course, even the judge. How dare you? Clown world, right? I mean, he's obviously a goof for saying what he said, but you know that they're to just overreact. I mean, come on, that's not a threat. You know what I'm saying? And she's, how dare you? Come on, man.
I'm not giving no more money, but child
You
support.
telling me that that's all you're going to give her doesn't really, that's
a threat?
neither here nor there. So what, is there anything you'd like to say about what you do or don't earn? Because that's kind of what I'm listening for right now.
I don't know. I'm just ready to get this over with.
Do you raise
Do I raise dogs?
You sell Frenchies on the side?
No, I'm scared of dogs.
Okay. Ms. Hilton, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, thank you. That's all.
So this is a modification. What was the prior child support?
The prior child support was set at 0. The parties had agreed to deviate.
Has anything changed since then?
Yes. Hold on, Judge. Your Honor, at the previous order, the parties lived together, and they currently do not live together. Or they were going to live together. So if I may ask Ms. Hilton some questions about that.
Okay.
May I, Judge?
You may do so.
Ms. Hilton, in the previous order, you both agreed to deviate it to 0 because you were going to move in together. Is that correct?
No, ma'am, this is what happened. He had some issues going on, and he had moved to Texas. He would fly back and forth to Atlanta to Texas. So I was willing to help him out at the time, and he was doing a little more. And then we never lived together.
Yeah, we all know what he was doing.
Oh wow!
Did he move in for the
club while he was
so
there?
He didn't move in, and that was the reason that y'all had put 0 in the order, correct?
He was moving to Texas, and he stated that he was going to help out with my daughter, and he was giving me a little cash at the time, but it stopped. Mm-hmm.
It stopped, and you're not living together per what the order says, that you're deviating to 0, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I think my camera froze.
No, you're good. We're here.
Yeah. That happened. Yeah, that's not what had happened. He had moved back to Texas at the time.
What is the change, Ms. Rodriguez?
That the parties do not live together, Judge. They do not reside together. If the court would look at page 15 of the previous order.
I see that was the reason written in there. So I have a question. In this prior order from 2021, it looks like you were working at Burger King?
Ma'am?
I'm looking at the prior order from 2021.
Yes, ma'am.
You were working at Burger King?
Yes, ma'am. I was at the actual store then.
So when did you stop working for them?
Probably like 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
And what have you done since then?
I've been like cutting grass.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop working for them?
Guy.
Relocation. I moved to a different side of town. I couldn't make the drive.
And are you living in Galveston County now, Houston?
Oh no, I live in Georgia, Atlanta.
You live in Georgia.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, based on the testimony presented.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh God.
What?
Play it.
Yo, dude, come on.
Silly Jedi. Silly Jedi.
Where did this shit come from?
I am going to find and base support based on the presumption of minimum wage. Well, actually, what is
Notice how Hilton has to
I'm
have the
gonna do some
picture
math.
of Jesus behind
based on the
her.
testimony presented?
Oh,
I'm finding
wow.
there's a
That's
material and
fine.
substantial change in circumstance since the prior order. Parties no longer live together. I'm going to modify the child support. Prior cash medical of $50 each month will continue. Going to find that Mr. Williams is in medical support arrears $1,962.23 as of February 28th, 2025. I'm ordering a medical support judgment against him in the amount of $1,962.23 as of February 28th, 2025. That judgment will accrue interest per the Family Code of Texas, and I am ordering, sir, that you pay that back at a rate of $20 each month beginning April 1st, 2025, with a step up that will include the current child support I'm about to order when your child emancipates if there's still money due owing. Please know, though, even though I'm ordering a payout, this is technically all due and owing, and other remedies can be taken against you by Ms. Hilton or by the AG's office to collect this money as appropriate. I am going to modify the support, and I'm finding that the presumption of minimum wage applies. So I just have to do the calculation. So do you have any other children?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course you do.
How many other biological children do you have?
20.
Oh, biological. 220.
Court orders, Judge.
Do you have any court orders to? I've heard no testimony on this, so I need to ask the question.
Talk to me, Judge.
Yes, well,
if I may, Judge. Mr. Williams, do you have a child support order for any other kids that you have that it's court ordered?
No, we have we have a agreement.
Do any children live with you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so child support, I'm ordering child support of $222 each month, beginning April 1st, 2025, and $50 a month cash medical support will continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge. State's going to draft the order based on my ruling today. They'll be sending it to you shortly through DocuSign to review and sign off on.
And Judge Baker, can I say something?
Ma'am, I've made my ruling, so the AG's office is going to have you go back to the breakout room, and you'll get a chance to talk to them there.
All right, have a good day, Judge.
But they're going to have you go back to the breakout room as well, sir.
Only Mr. Williams.
Thank you. Have a good day.
He's probably high.
I think he almost paid him like a fiddle, to be honest with you. I think he got what he wanted, which is, I don't know.
Now, guys, hold on. Let's look at this one here. Guys, we'll switch gears here real quick, and then we'll shut this bad boy down.
That's the sound of the police.
Let's see here. 1 second.
Have a good day, Judge. Bye-bye.
Officers in Ohio attempted to stop the vehicle of a driver who failed to stop at a stop sign. The man didn't pull over, instead choosing to continue his journey home as usual. When he finally came to a stop, officers ordered him to leave the vehicle, but the suspect and his neighborhood had other ideas.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Turn it off. Get out of the car.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry.
I'm gonna find her.
Oh, this is the one that I was gonna show you guys the other day. That's right. I think I was gonna drop this in the Discord. Yeah, guys, I was gonna show this one on Sunday, but I forgot. Guys, look at this. Guys, come on. Come on, guys. Here we go. Yeah. Look at this.
Hey, what's going on? You okay? Where do you think you are right now?
Here I'm pleased with.
Here, hop out of the car for me, okay?
I have not been drinking.
I know you have. I can smell it. We got a call about an abandoned vehicle. I roll up your door.
Medical, what's up, man? 3 kids, how's it going? Lucas, how's it going, man?
Door's open. You're passed out in the car. Okay, is this your car?
Yes, no, this is not my car.
Whose car is it? Okay, is it a friend?
Okay, so I'm not
Is it a friend's car?
to say what I'm gonna say before what you're gonna say. So
Okay, I don't. Hang right here. Do you have a driver's license on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But I was looking at my.
Well, I asked you for your driver's license.
She's horny. She's like horny about the cop. Like, this? You guys looking at me.
Guys, what do you even call this?
Yeah.
This is more than a fupa, guys. This.
It's like a whole ass in the front.
Yeah, dude. Yikes, a front button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you say you're just trying to get home?
I'm 100% like. I am sober. I'm.
Okay.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Just getting home from the other side of town.
Okay. Where were you at? Do you remember?
Yes, I do. A 1,000,000%. I have all the pictures and videos. I work at Jeep.
Okay.
Tom said, Giancarlo, your wife just showed up. Yo, that's cold, man.
Do you like working there?
I do.
Nice. Okay.
Do I love it? Like, no, but it's good money and it's.
She just starts talking about it. No.
All right. So you're saying you're sober?
Very much so.
Okay. I'm just going to do a couple tests to make sure you're okay to drive, and then.
What do I need to do? But can I also get a lawyer?
Yeah, when it comes time to that.
No,
You want to turn off my lights?
Guys, this is Body Cam Files. Yeah, they got jokes because they're the one that was like mommy count. Every time he said mommy, yeah.
Lawyer
I like
come
this channel.
ahead of time?
No, they do not. That's not how they work. No, they only come out when when you have court, and that's if you have court.
I would prefer a lawyer.
Okay, well they don't come to the traffic stops. Okay, that's not how they work. What's that? You don't want to go that far? As in like calling a lawyer?
Well, guys, make sure that you check out my second channel, man. That's 50 and 304s, guys. You know what I mean? Go over there and subscribe. Thanks for 2,000 subs over here, guys. I appreciate that. I think having a whole channel that's devoted to something that I kind of do for fun, anyways. Well, other than this one, obviously, but it's pretty cool that you guys like to come over here and watch me laugh at these 304s and body cams. So, guys, make sure you are subbed over there. Let me see. 1 second. We in here? Okay.
Yeah, no, I get it. If you see the tip of this pen, you're gonna follow with your eyes and your eyes only. Okay, keep your head straight. All right. Keep your head straight. Plant your left foot and bring your right foot. Nope. Leave your left foot right there. Bring your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe.
Right foot in front of the left.
Yep, touching heel to toe.
Wait, hold on. I feel like it's a little bit, where's my lawyer?
They don't come out to your traffic stops, okay?
The right foot in front of the left foot.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just explaining the test,
Let me
okay?
speak.
Okay.
I'm like a level person.
Okay. Go ahead, speak.
I have no equilibrium, like, together. Like, I can't. I can do this for myself.
Well, I gotta explain the test, okay?
Okay.
So,
That
yeah, I know, and you're operating a motor vehicle.
Excuse me, sir. Can you let me?
Hold on.
My lawyer.
Hold on.
This
You
chick
can't call them right
probably
now.
can't walk straight.
All right.
Bye.
So.
Oh, hey, Colin, Snowboard, you guys are into craft beers, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Check this out. Southern Range has a beer called Ice Cubes a Pimp. It's an IPA, dude. It's so good. I just bought it like just cause. You know what I mean? Look up the name. Yo, it is scrumptious, dude. This is some good beer. And then what's the other one? Let me see. There's another one. Yeah, but yeah, check it out, man. It's good. I like all, most IPAs, the stronger the better. You know what I'm saying?
Because this is my traffic stop, okay?
Hey.
Hey, ma'am, stay over here. Stay over here.
Can I reach my lawyer? He will not let me. My mom, my mother is a lawyer. My cousin is a prosecutor for the state of Toledo.
That's fine.
They do not want to let me. It's just like I will.
We're gonna get through these tests first.
Tim Hicks says he's probably hiding a churro in that fold. Extra soggy. Yo.
Okay.
I do not want to like
Hop off the
What is
guardrail.
your name?
Yeah, before you bend it.
Do you want to do these tests?
What is your name?
Ma'am, do you want to follow my instructions?
I have not done anything.
No, you're not asking me. It's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the seat.
Do you want to do these tests or not?
I just told you.
Do you want to do the test?
I did it for you.
You haven't even
and to
attempted it
you
yet.
Up until the moment that he walked up, I have not gave you any reason
Do you want to
feel that there's another reason. I do not want to do this.
No? Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
Ah, ha, ha. There it is, you goof.
Nope. Don't resist.
I'm not.
Put, yeah.
Don't
resist. Just relax.
Wait, I would like to give the test.
Nope. Have a seat. Just lift up your left foot, okay? All right, hold it.
Don't hurt me.
I'm not trying to.
Please don't hurt me.
No one's trying to
They
hurt
got
you.
the heavy duty Explorer
Help us out,
chassis.
okay?
Say again?
It's a good thing that they got the heavy duty Explorer chassis to
I
hold
know.
that kind
I
of
hope
weight back there.
That they reinforced
Yeah.
the suspension, dude. Seriously.
All right, here's your flip flops, okay?
People are so fat, they're gonna have to be like 2,500 trucks
God,
every time.
seriously,
so
man.
fat.
Or they just have the full size pickup trucks and just throw them in the bed of the truck. You guys know what the saddest part about this is? Guys, there's so many simps in America that this knucklehead probably had someone buy her drinks.
Oh yeah.
That's how sad men are these days. You know? That this person can go out and probably get drunk for free.
Not right now? All right. Hop on out for me, okay? Do you need help?
I mean, you want me to get out on my own?
Yes.
No. No. Just don't touch me.
Okay.
Do not touch me.
Okay.
I can get out on my own. Do not touch me.
Oh, we're just trying to
We're
help
not gonna
you.
let you fall, so follow me.
Just watch your step.
Do
When you
not
get...
touch
Nobody's touching you.
me.
Watch
Are
your
you
step.
trying this?
Yes, it is. Watch your step when you get to the door.
Step up here.
Thank you.
Black chair. A drug or a combination of them.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stop you for one.
Well, hold on. Let me read it, and then if you have any
You said
questions...
we're gonna read under this second.
Yeah, I'm going to read it. If you have any questions...
Wait, you no.
If you have any questions, just wait till the end, okay? If you refuse, it'll be a 1-year license suspension, okay?
Hold on. If I refuse, what about my lawyer?
I mean, you'll have a court date, and if you wish to
If
fight
I
it,
refuse,
I mean, you'll
With
have a
my
court.
lawyer.
No matter what, you'll have a court date.
no. If I refuse, with
A refusal is a refusal, okay?
so if I refuse, it is what?
It's a 1-year license suspension.
Are you gonna take the test?
I want 100%. I don't care. I'm not gonna let you guys take me under custody.
Or are you
I
gonna
would
take the
love
test
my
or not?
mother, my parents. My mom is a lawyer.
Right, are you gonna take
there's
the test?
no way I'm gonna.
Are you gonna take the test? Yes or no?
What does that mean?
We're gonna offer you a breath test. You have to blow in this tube. It's up to you if you want to do it. I don't care. It's your decision.
No. So I need 100% with my lawyer here present. I want this all to be.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to call your lawyer. Okay? We
Well,
do this
I'm
every
sorry.
time.
So
Right.
I will.
I'm
sit
asking
here-
you a question. Are you
No,
gonna take the test? I'm
no.
asking
That's
you
not
a
what I
question.
want. I don't want what we have time for. I want
Right.
my lawyer.
Okay. Well, are you gonna
I
take the
want
test?
my
Yes
lawyer.
or no? Right.
I want my
You can't
mother,
even
my
say
lawyer. I want my lawyer.
Okay. Are you taking the test?
LAWY.
Ma'am, it'll count as a refusal.
Right. If you're not gonna take it, it's refusal.
I want my lawyer.
You see more and more people wearing these like 80s
Desert
shades,
goggles.
those
Yeah.
weird, just like snowboarding shades or whatever, you know?
Are you taking the test? Yes or no?
I want my lawyer. I want my lawyer.
So you're not taking the test?
Like, you can do what you have to do to me.
Well, what we gotta do is get them.
What is your jurisdiction, please?
All right.
Do to me what is your jurisdiction.
Here's what we're trying to do.
I have no refusal. I have no refusal
You're refusing by your actions. Are you going to take it, yes or no?
I have no
Are you going to take the test, yes or no?
to their jurisdiction.
So you're not taking the test?
Sorry.
You got her list?
I have no, I have no refusal to their jurisdiction. I would like my lawyer to.
Guys, props to the craftsmanship of whoever built this chair. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Okay.
Thank you. No, wait, what's your daughter's last name?
It would be the same last name as mine.
What's her last name? How old is she?
Sit down.
Marina, I'll sit down.
How old is she?
Ma'am, sit down.
35.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter's 35.
Sit down, please.
How is this daughter?
I have no idea.
What's your younger daughter?
That is my daughter.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna let her know that her dad sucks.
Okay.
It's not very nice.
No, because what have I done to you? What have I done to you guys? What have I done?
I told you why you're here.
Why am I here?
You're operating a vehicle under the influence.
Am I?
You can argue it.
Sir.
Are you still?
You guys.
Are you still?
You tested me on the floor. You tested me online. Do you know where Millbury is?
Yeah, I thought it was in.
Where is it?
It's not in Ottawa County?
Where is it? No, it's not.
No.
It's Wood. It's between Northwood. It's between Genoa. That's how much you don't know. Where the fuck you guys are.
Have a seat. You're gonna break your back.
That's how much you don't know where
Have a
you're
seat. I
at.
don't want you to fall. Have a seat.
Oh, you don't want me to fall?
No, have a seat.
Or you don't want your daughter to fall?
I want you to have a seat.
Are you sure?
Ma'am, can you sit down,
really
please?
sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I would like to see Chris.
All right. Are you gonna take the test?
McGowan.
Are you gonna take the test?
Chris McGowan, please.
Are you
now.
gonna take the test? Yes or no?
I want to see my lawyer.
All right. Are you gonna take our
Chris
test?
McGowan.
Right. Are you gonna take our test?
Where's Chris McGowan? Where's Chris McGowan?
You want to try to call him? Go ahead.
Where's Chris McGowan?
You want to try to call him?
Yeah, I would
All
love
right.
to.
You want to unhandcuff her and have her call him?
Yeah.
Hey, he can't uncuff.
Whoa!
Let's unhandcuff him.
Guys.
Relax.
Whoa. Hold on.
heck did that
Guys,
happen?
what? Whoa. How in the name of Houdini did she slip these cuffs? Guys, that's how you know that, like I said, cops and everyone's biased against women, because you know that they would never, ever have the cuffs so loose that a man can get out of them. The fact that this behemoth got out of these cuffs? Are you serious, guys?
That's a huge bitch.
Are you serious? She slipped the cuffs. Look at that.
Take our test.
Where's Chris McGowan? Where's Chris McGowan?
You want to try to call him? Go ahead.
Where's Chris McGowan?
You want to try to call him?
Yeah, I would
All
love
right.
to.
You want to unhandcuff her and have her call him?
Yeah.
Hey, he can't uncuff. Let's unhandcuff me.
Yeah. Quit resisting. Relax.
I'm not resisting
I'm taking
shit.
this one off so you
Hey,
can
see this?
Yeah.
I'm taking this off so you can.
I want to fucking have my wallet back. My fucking.
I have all your stuff.
Hold the fuck on. Do not touch my fucking.
You want to call the lawyer?
I want my motherfucking watch back on. First of all, thank you.
Are you calling your...
Tim says it's easy to slip the cuffs when you sweat olive oil.
What are you doing?
They suck, by the way.
Do you want to call your lawyer?
No.
Okay. Are you taking the test?
No, I'm not taking nothing for nobody.
Okay. We're good.
Do not touch me. No. You said, are we calling somebody?
Put your hand.
No.
No. What was the list?
Relax.
No. What was the word you said before?
We're not gonna keep doing
Hey, they're not giving me what I want. I do not want this.
Put your hand back.
I do not want this. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm giving them what they want to do to me. No.
Relax.
I'm not doing this for them. I'm not doing this for them in a good way.
Ma'am?
Yes, I would.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. All right, have a seat back there.
What's the problem?
Have a seat.
Why can I do it right
Have a seat.
now?
Have a seat.
No.
Have a seat.
Do not.
Just sit down here and relax.
No.
We're just trying to get the paperwork.
I'm not doing it for you guys to make it easy. I'm not.
Alright, come on, walk.
I'm not doing shit.
Alright, we're going to the car, okay?
You guys suck. I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, we'll get you going, so get out here. Let's go down there so we can get your mom to pick you up, alright?
No, that shit.
We're trying to help you out.
Trying to help me out. What?
Look how you're acting right now.
What am I doing?
You're what, 34 years old?
No, it doesn't matter.
Just about.
What does the age matter?
Let's see, you're going back in there.
Okay. Okay, no. Can I do it myself?
Yes.
You guys do this right now.
Absolutely.
What time is it? Hey, 3 o'clock in the morning. No, I want the period. 3 a.m. what? 3 a.m. or p.m.? 3 a.m. what? No, but my lawyer will. But my lawyer will. That's the thing that's funny about
This is what's called resisting. That's called a crime. Your lawyer ain't
I'm not resisting anything.
Oh, you 100%?
I did not
refuse to direct order.
I did not
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Hang on.
I did not cut
Tim, you get in the front. We'll get in the back. We'll lift her. And you fix the shirt. So we'll get behind her.
I did not cut me. 3 a.m. what? I did not cut
1,
me.
2, 3, up.
I did not cut me. I did not cut me. I did not cut me. What's your name, sir?
To your left.
I remember that. I don't remember both. I every single one of you. I cannot wait for it.
Yeah, I got it.
I cannot wait for this shit to happen.
She was charged with vandalizing government property, driving under the influence, resisting arrest, and obstructing a public official.
Vandalizing public property. Maybe she did bust the shocks on the police car.
Yeah.
But all right, you guys, I'm gonna shut this bad boy down. I just dropped the video, guys, so go check that out. We will be live at 10 on 50 and 304s. And let me see. I have the topic written.
Is that tomorrow or Saturday?
What's that? No, I go live on 50 and 304s on Friday.
Okay.
At 10. So and then Sunday, guys, we will be live for Send the Asteroid as usual. I'll make the live stream tomorrow. I'll have the live scheduled early so you guys can see the topic. And yeah, guys, Colin Snowboard, thanks for calling in. I appreciate all you guys. And yeah, talk to you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.
Peace.
All right, thank you.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
good one, guys.